let's do a recap of what happened last session, where we we get a we get a fun little only Alec DMs session because Wiki is busy.
Yeah. Uh, shall I do the usual habit of I kick things off?
If you want, unless somebody else wants to jump in.
Nah, I'll go first. Um, so we continued the fight with this captain who apparently seemed to serve the Crescent King, but was not the Crescent King. Uh, there's a lot of why won't you fucking die in that fight because we kept hitting them and they kept staying alive. And Indra was on running around heal duty the entire time, and we appreciate him for that. Although I will say none of that healing went to Asan, so Asan's gonna be a little jealous.
Why didn't I get beaten nearly
Why
to
did
death in
I
last
get
fight?
healed? No, I did get beaten to death numerous
You were
times.
far away.
Oh
He
yeah,
doesn't have
likely
any. He
story.
doesn't have any ranged
Um,
healing.
but we did finally beat him, and specifically Erland knocked him unconscious because all of his attacks are non-lethal, which led to a very interesting situation where the actual Crescent King showed up to mhm. Here's your severance pay, former captain. Death. Because apparently they had disobeyed his directions as to where they should go hunting. So he killed him with a scythe, and then promoted the first mate to captain, and then told the new captain to compensate us for the trouble. And that's where I will leave it for now.
We were actually such pathetic small fry with nothing good to steal that they gave us money.
He was like, my bad, guys. I'm sorry my attack dog went and, like, ripped you to shreds. Here, buy yourself, like, I don't know, what people use money for.
Buy yourself something pretty.
How much can a banana cost? Like 20 bucks?
700 gold.
700 gold?
Right.
So, Asan had a nice conversation with Rika, right? Asking her about what she and the captain both knew about the Crescent King, since he may or may not have been eavesdropping a little bit at an earlier time where they had been speaking. And they had actually had once said that Rika and the captain were once spared by the king before, much like how we were spared by the king this one time. They also talked regarding, sort of like the plan to go to Lomer and what exactly we're hoping to do while there, and Hassan expressed his desire to fuck over the Imperium as much as would be reasonably possible. So that was a fun time. Sarah had interesting dreams in the night, and regarding these same sorts of visions of some sort of a graveyard, also kind of swampland, blade embedded in the ground, the scimitar covered in blood, stabbed in a guy, and poisoning the ground. It's a whole thing, and it's sort of like she woke up and found out she could yank long swords out of her ribs. That's pretty cool, like a reverse sword eater. And she continued on with further training alongside our resident Kunari, and
Played Fruit Ninja.
they played Fruit Ninja. they sure did. And later on, we had after sort of like trying to discuss a little bit of what the plan is and what we're gonna try and figure out with the Mad Mare, do our little strategic planning regarding our hunt. We also heard some interesting information regarding why our rogue Alaria had been so quiet the past couple of days. Anyone else want to pick up on this?
Does the rogue Ilaria want to pick up on her own
I mean,
character?
I could have, but okay, I'll continue on it. So Indra had, well, both Indra and Erlin had pulled Ilaria aside to discuss privately. Well, she had wrote whatever, and Ilaria revealed that she had suspected that she saw both her brother-in-law and sister in Oksana, and just kind of pointed out both the family crest and her brother-in-law's family crest, revealing some fun little Orlesian culture moment, the cultural sharing moment. And they all had a nice hug at the end. A bit, emotionally constipated, but the love is there. And then Indra then called for a group huddle, playing pots and pans together. I could keep going, but
Right, yeah, the group huddle was after we discussed the situation with Alaria possibly having to get the hell away from a couple of masked individuals. But we spoke with the captain, a couple of us did, got some extra information about the Merid, we got some closer, sort of getting our Venn diagrams together so we know where to look. We went over to look, and came across the same kind of thing we were looking for. Wreckage, anything that kind of might clue us in on where the Mad Merit is, except, what did we find out? Looked as though this thing wasn't done. Looks as though this wreckage had not been done by the Mad Merit. No, in fact, this was more similar to what Shepard had once upon a time seen, adorning the halls of Nearbala. In fact, it appears as though we are in sort of a territory of the dragon turtle. And we had heard something rumbling. It is big, and it is old. We all had an oh shit moment, and that brings us to now.
Yeah. Here we go.
Alrighty. What do you all do?
Well, if I didn't already,
Scream!
I swim, shoot to the surface, and say, "We need to go. We need to go right now."
oh,
I think last session I had yelled, "We have to get out of here! Go, go, go!"
What are
I
you
think
all
Shepard was
doing?
on a.
I'm yelling at the captain. We need to move now.
I go
Let's
to
go.
my
Get to
I
the
try to
fucking
get to
sails then.
Yeah, I
Uh,
get to my sails as fast as possible and start moving as soon as I can.
Okay, is anybody helping Shepard with the sails?
Yes, I believe my time in the crow's nest can wait for now.
If you want.
What do you mean if I want?
That's up to you.
I mean, I'm not great at it, but sounds a bit like, fight or flight mode, so let's fucking move.
What's your strength score?
-1.
So, I mean,
I didn't say it was gonna be good help, I said he's trying.
sure. Shepard, make an athletics check, and Asan, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, woo.
19.
19 and a 4. Shepard, as you like start pulling on the sails, Asan like runs over and starts like trying his best. And then afterward, Indra and Serdwin come as well. And with like their
Actually help.
it's actually starting to move. The captain is spinning the wheel. Erland and Alaria, the only two left. Do you guys want to make perception checks to see what's out there?
I would love to, yes.
Yes. Wait, are we rolling individually, or do I?
If you want to roll
Helping Erland.
individually, you can do that. If one of you wants to give the other advantage, that's fine too.
I'm gonna give him advantage.
Cool. I will. What do my dwarf eyes see with a 12?
A 12, nothing seems to be in the distance, though you do like see the water begin to just kind of like ripple out as if something massive is on like the other side past the dense fog. As the ship begins to turn and you guys begin to try and sail away, there doesn't seem to be anything chasing you. Not yet, that is. Which way are you sailing? North, east, west, south?
Which way is away?
Anyway, that isn't here.
Well, I'd say, you guys are, like, over here.
Because right now we're at the blue dot.
Well,
That's
you
little
sailed
dot
you
there?
sailed into the green circle. The ripples are coming from this direction.
They're coming from this direction?
Mm-hmm.
Then I
From the
think we go
Down.
this way.
Okay.
East.
All right. As you guys begin to move, kind of like southeast a little bit, you are getting closer to shore. I will need Shepherd. Ren, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, I need a Shepherd, Sarah, and Indra to please all make 1 perception checks, and then 2 strength saving throws.
All right, so we're getting okay. So sorry,
Mhm.
we're heading towards the shore. How close to the shore are we?
You're about to find out.
Oh,
It is a
Oh.
very thick fog surrounding all of you. Okay, Indra
Like,
got
if
a. Ooh, I could roll a
If one were
1d4.
to light a torch, can you still see in front of yourself?
What's up?
If one were to light a torch, would you still be able to see in front of yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so it's okay. So we're not like in the fog. It's just pretty bad fog.
It's bad. Like if you light a torch, like you can get around the ship fairly well.
Can't see past it.
Okay. But no, yeah, seeing past it, very, very difficult, and you're not exactly sure. There's not like a lighthouse out there. Indra got a 16. Shepard, what was your perception?
it was a 22.
22. Okay, Indra and Shepard, you guys kind of begin to make out some sort of like silhouette. Shepard, you immediately, your years of sailing have kind of like prepared you for this type of moment. Instantly pulling on the sail, you try and like direct the wind. Do you tell the captain anything?
I say everything I see, like I'm like screaming it out loud.
Okay. The captain hears you immediately twisting the wheel. You guys, as you get closer and closer, you see these like giant cliffside mountains, and you barely scrape by with your ship. Very like inching closer and closer, you bump into a bit of the mountainside as you turn and kind of like sail away. Sarid, you notice a bit of the rock kind of crumble and begin to fall onto the ship. They're not like huge boulders, but if they do land on the ship, they might cause some sort of breakage.
Oh shit.
What do you do?
I have to shout to the rest of the crew that there's boulders in front of us and we have to like lean the ship some other way.
The boulders are about to fall into your ship.
Oh. How do we avoid that? Just steering away from the falling
You're not gonna be able to steer away. I'm telling you, like, you and if you warn other people that there's like rocks crumbling onto the ship, that you all have like an action to do something about that, whatever you would like.
Get the hell out of Dodge.
So are you gonna let the boulders like fall onto the ship?
Well, I can't steer away. I can't like move the ship away from it.
Well, I'm not just asking you. Is like anybody like wants to do anything about that?
Question. That is the. I'm bringing up the Salit Aban. This page. Can you tell me what side of the ship?
That'll be the left side.
Uh,
The leftmost side. It would probably like bump into like the kind of like the railing on the ship and maybe destroy one of the rowboats.
Could I? Oh, wait. In that rowboat, is there any like netting nearby?
There is.
I don't know how I would pull this off. Okay.
Now, I was gonna ask if it's possible. Could I cast magic missile? Oh wait, no, I don't have. Damn it! Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot I don't have magic missile prepared because you guys kept fucking me with the shield spell.
Plum out.
Fucking. I sort of assume that like the rocks falling wouldn't be close enough for me to do anything, right? Because if I'm on like, I'm very much probably on the sails still.
Depends
I
on
guess.
what you want to do. If you want to do something like in melee, no. If you want to like throw something, or like pull on something that's like within reach, I would allow that.
Okay. How big are the boulders?
They wouldn't cause the ship about like maybe your size. There's like 3 or 4 of
Okay.
them. They wouldn't like cause the ship to sink. They would destroy the leftmost rowboat, and cause some damage. Not like enough to make you guys have to like stop, but it would be one. It would take away
Would
from your
suck.
ship's health, and it would just suck. Like it would just be bad to row.
So,
Nobody's on the crow's nest, right? There
you-
is.
Continue.
Oh wait, no. Go ahead.
Do you think since these are rather large-ish boulders, right? Do you think with my incredible hops, right, be able to, with a step of the wind, just leap up, freaking bash at one of these boulders like mid-air with my warhammer, and also coinciding with the crusher feat, take it off its trajectory, pushing it 5 feet towards the water itself, rather than our railings.
You would be able to do that to one of them.
To one of them.
Unless if you want to use the crusher feat to push one of the boulders into another,
Into another? Would that not?
depending on how you roll. I mean, if you just want to push one of the boulders like into the water, I would allow that. Depending on
That
how you
protect
roll,
us from at least one.
that would protect you from at least one.
And I think it'd be risky to knock one into the other because then, I mean, that's like pushing it. That's almost like knocking it into our boat.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I think I'd want to try that. Just a
okay.
really dramatic jump up, smack at a giant boulder.
Okay. What are you using to jump up?
My step of the wind that
Okay.
allows me to take a disengage, dash action, bonus action, triple my jump distance.
Okay. Alright, doing that, you all see Erland, like, take a running start and then, like, leap up, using, like, the crow's nest pole as, like, leverage. Make an attack roll.
Let's do this. Let's not do this.
Oh.
no!
I mean,
You
okay.
have your
I could use the
reroll.
ones.
You have
I
That's
could
your-
great.
use the one. This might be a time to use the one.
Are you using a reroll, or do you want to use your... Oh, wait. No, not... You can't... You don't have a bonus action?
Bonus action for what?
Oh, flurry of blows.
Oh, like the the flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Nah, cause like I'm in the it's a very
Yeah.
yeah. Let's use the reroll.
Okay.
Let's just fire this off. It's a 15.
Okay, a 15 is exactly what you needed. Jump up using your warhammer to not like decimate the boulder, but to just like change its trajectory just enough, and you kind of like cause it to fly across the water. Bloop. You see like the 3 more just like rush past you. Make a dexterity save.
Let's do it.
21.
22.
There's one that comes very, very close to essentially just like hitting you square in the abdomen, but you just kind of like inch your waist away and it just immediately sails past you. Would anybody else like to do anything?
I think I'm gonna take because I like to think that like I like my hand axe is like kind of on me. So I think I'm gonna take one and like throw it as hard as I can at one, trying to like change the trajectory of it to go not on the ship.
Okay. Make an athletics check first and then make an attack roll.
Okay, the athletics check is a 23.
23. You're holding one of the sails with one arm. I don't know if you've ever seen like Marvel movies, but there's a scene where like Steve Rogers is holding a fucking helicopter with one hand. That's what I'm imagining. Shepard's just like pulling on this godforsaken sail, trying to keep the ship like away from this cliffside. While at the same time you pick up one of your hand axes and just fucking chuck it. What's your attack roll?
It is a 17.
17. It, unlike Erland, who was simply just kind of like, nudging the boulder away, you essentially throw your axe so hard, it splinters into like a bunch of tiny little pieces that all like crumble onto the deck. They like maybe break a floorboard, but it's not like anything to cry about.
Would have been worse.
Like it would have been way worse.
Yeah.
Is anybody else doing anything?
Does that mean there's one last boulder remaining?
There's 2.
Oh my goodness.
If you wanna wait for Indra, cause he's just going to like run over to the rowboat, put up his shield, and just like tank it.
Oh my god. Would I in the ship be, and with my like, I'm going, if I'm not able to cover it with my 35 movement speed, I'll use Misty Step. I'd like to essentially make the netting, which I'm imagining is kind of hanging over the sails by the crow's nest, kind of literally net. Be like bounce off the area. Don't hit us.
Okay. I think
don't know,
you okay, if you can either use Misty Step to get up there or make an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna use the acrobatics.
Okay, you need at least a 10.
I'm gonna pray to all the gods.
12.
That's a 12.
You scamper up there, kind of like unleash the net. You see like Rika and Saradwin kind of like run up beneath it, hold on to the net, and one of the boulders just make a. I'm gonna need you, Sarad, and Rika to all make athletics checks.
Shit.
Heavy fucking boulder.
See, now's the perfect time to introduce a random new player as Rika. Make a roll.
Okay, 16, nice. Sarad? Oh, hey, nice, 17. And Rika gets an 11. Alright, all 3 of you just hold out the net, taut. The boulder kind of like springs onto it, bounces back off into the cliffside. You're all like pulling onto it as hard as you can. And you see like Indra with his shield, one of the boulders just like lands straight on it and he just kind of like deflects it. He does take like 2 points of damage from that, but it could have been worse. You seem to have evaded the cliff. As you're turning the ship forward, whoever wants to can make a perception check regarding where the turtle is.
I will make perception.
At you.
My perception is a 19.
19.
Will I?
Roll 20 loves 16s today. Turtle.
Portal.
Tony loves me today.
Am I turtle enough for the turtle club?
Alrighty. None of you can see where it is.
Oh, my
Oh God.
You can't.
No,
You
no.
can't feel. You can't like. The fog is just too thick to be able to like see it. You cannot feel like the water moving. That would like indicate something large following you. But as kind of like you're sailing downward, and the mist begins to like clear somewhat, there doesn't seem to be a turtle behind you.
Phew.
Are you stopping the ship, or are you just avoiding that completely and heading straight south?
What's the plan? Or where do we want to take this thing?
I think we'd still like to look for the Mad Marid, but like not go by the turtle.
Well, you see Indra walk up. Didn't Sarah say that the Merid was on an island that moves?
I think the Marid's on the sea turtle.
No.
No. Oh,
The
please
sword
no.
is on an island that moves.
And you said
So-
you said it was like a swamp thing?
Yeah, a swampy island that moves.
What? A turtle with a massive back, and its shell area could easily be on.
Yeah.
So we have to get onto the dragon turtle's back.
Yeah.
We had to sail towards the thing.
We have to go towards it on purpose this time.
With all that fog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What if we sail the ship on top of this turtle, so when it resurfaces, we're on top?
It's not-
Assuming it doesn't break.
it is not underwater, but that would be a really great idea.
It just comes up and splits the ship in half. It's Titanic and then break it in
Oh
three.
god. On purpose, TPK. Ren was like, I'm sick of y'all.
Like rookie's not here for one session. The entire party killed themselves.
Hey, you allowed them? Player choice, man.
I'm all about freedom, man.
Yeah.
What can I say? Well, I think that. Are we ready to go hop on a dragon troll's back? Like, are people mentally prepared for this? Because we can just circle back, I guess. But
No, but
we want to
I
tell
guess
the
we do it.
captain.
Well, hold on. Does the turtle sleep? It's not a shark, right? Like,
Sharks not sleep.
oh boy. No, they just kind of float at the. We're getting
If
ahead
they
of
stop
ourselves.
moving, they die.
Right, but a turtle is not a shark. So, could we just wait until it goes to bed?
This is me, Tony, asking DM.
Hmm.
Is there any check I can make to like to see if like I have for my animal care if something like this I would know that it would sleep or not?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Okay, but like a turtle and a dragon turtle aren't exactly the same thing.
Those, yeah, they're not the same thing. You're not wrong. A 15?
15. Ryan, you didn't need to draw a diagram. Okay, a 15. You remember
Like instead of smiling.
you remember hearing a story that I believe either Rico or the captain told, about how at night, sometimes the turtle will sleep near a shoreline, and if you can feel like the rumblings in the water, that means you're close to it.
Well, looks like we need to go to the shorelines, basically back where we were. It's my best guess, at least. If we feel water rumbling, that means we're close to the dragon turtle.
Yeah, I can't see how this is going to go wrong.
I can't see how it's gonna. You know what? It could go fine. It might go bad, but it might go wrong too. So we just gotta work together.
We have to look out for a fate spirit that wants the sword.
How do we want to try to get on the back of this thing? Obviously, getting there is one thing, but when it comes to actually getting ourselves onto the back of it, because I don't know. Could we lower a plank and just walk onto the back of it? Like if you were a dragon turtle, would you feel something walking on the back of you? Anyone ever been dragon turtle?
No.
Well, sometimes
Claire, do you turn into animals sometimes?
Yeah. Well, sometimes when I turn into a turtle, I get picked up and someone scratched my shell, and yeah, I felt it. But I was a very tiny turtle, not a giant dragon turtle that had an island on its back.
I guess.
Interesting.
Do you feel ants on you when they crawl? Yeah, right? But not when you're sleeping.
Well, I guess we wait for turtle nap time and hop on its back.
Do we sail the entire ship into that fog again, or do we take the rowboats?
Take a rowboat.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be safer for the crew if we got close enough to feel the disturbance in the water, and then rowboated the rest of the way.
Then we can take two. So, when we get on the back, what are we supposed to do? Find a... You said Fade Spirit again?
Yes.
So, and do you have any idea what the Fade Spirit looks like?
He looks white. He's completely white, kind of featureless. And in my notes, I just wrote milk, milk, milk over and over again. So he kind of looks like milk. So.
Okay.
Just imagine milk, but in a man shape. Yep.
Right, and we're supposed to kill it or talk to it, or you said a sword?
We just have to get the sword. It's in the center of the turtle, I think. It's in a cave or something. I don't remember.
So we have to go in the back of the turtle.
Mm-hmm.
And find it's in a cave. So we have to go into a cave and find a sword. Before that, we have to find the milkman.
And there's supposed to be a mad merit on this thing.
Yep.
Not getting that right.
Are the merit and the milkman separate things?
Yes.
What do we know about the mad merit?
Apparently it's some type of water spirit that went crazy and started attacking things.
water and milk are both liquids?
Yeah, they are.
Well, Fade spirit, right? So maybe it's
To be like glistening, shiny.
A spirit's a spirit. Can you hear my dog?
Yeah. Yeah. So cute.
She's upset because she can't leave my room.
Aww.
Alright, Kim, mommy's doing Dungeons and Dragons. Calm down.
It's gonna be us when we're parents.
Mommy has to go on the back of a dragon turtle.
Mom, can you make dinner? Not now, sweetie.
No,
Not
that's
now,
sweet.
Yeah, I think
sweetie. I
I've
have
just
to
seen
fight
my
the
future.
milkman.
I'm fighting.
Guys, I think you just showed me my future.
your guys really got you chasing a death wish here.
Yep. I mean,
Does anyone have connections to like Fey spirits that aren't like weird?
Hey, what's
I don't
that
know,
supposed to
Indra, do
mean?
you?
You know exactly what it means.
I don't know,
Starts
Indra's
throwing up.
horse is pretty cool.
No, it's still pretty weird.
Curiosity is cool, but weird.
Did you know that he killed a cat?
Curiosity just won't talk about it, but I think
He totally
he had to have
killed
killed
a
the cat.
We're doing this robo plan, right? But
Yes.
in my mind, I imagine we're gonna have to find a way to take a rowboat up onto the dragon turtle, because we don't want to, lose the damn things and have no way of getting back to the ship.
What if we... How many people can our rowboats fit?
About 4 or 5.
What if we take, like, say, Rika on one, someone else from the crew on another, and they, like, come back in, like, 20-minute intervals, and they like, kind of circle around? Or just wait on the rowboat?
In worst case, we can have Hassan just dive in, get the ship for us.
That is true.
You can have Brandy watch them.
Brandy! Brandy, do you think you would want to watch the rowboats for us?
Yeah, sure, why
Aw, thanks,
Even
Brandy.
Ricky's not that high pitched.
not? Ricky is
What do you
nowhere
mean?
near that high pitched.
What do you mean? That's exactly what Brandy always sounds like.
In my mind.
She has a cold, except for like instead of getting a deeper voice, it just goes incredibly high pitched.
God.
Alrighty.
Alright, I think that's a plan.
I guess we're doing this.
Alright, are you all waiting for the nighttime?
Sleepy turtle time.
I guess.
Okay.
Just rest up,
Everybody took a long rest, like after the last combat, so you guys are all like fine on your abilities.
And we have like presumably a short rest up until this little nighttime falls upon us.
If you guys want to, yeah. If anybody wants to do like anything in preparation for the the turtle siege, you can say. If not, we're just gonna go straight into it.
I'm going to pray.
I mean, how many hours do we have?
Until nighttime, like 8.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is like early morning.
Oh, for real? For real?
For real, for real. God damn it.
Really, really.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really?
Did you want to do anything, Josh?
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna cook up a potion of healing.
Okay.
Takes me 8 hours at a DC 8 with 25 gold invested. But we can make one of them things.
One of them things.
Indeed. So
Indubitably.
yeah, with my herbalism kit, let's make ourselves a potion of healing. Spend a good 8 hours on it, and 25 of my own cold hard earned cash, and we're done. Let's see what we do here. That's wisdom related. Yeah. And ta-da!
Yippee! You got yourself a potion of healing.
All right. Who wants it?
I think interest.
Sure. I have none.
All right. You have one now. Who else would like one? I have one in my inventory.
Maybe you should keep it.
I have my hands.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're not the only one who can lay on hands.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, why? Oh.
As you're brewing the potion, Nadim just kind of asks you, "Aren't you scared to die? You guys are going up against the Miorve. It's you know."
In my mind, right, it's got... We're gonna trust whatever visions Sarah's God or is giving her, but it has this kind of island. It has some kind of swamp situation going on in its back. So, really, we're just gonna hope that it don't notice no fleas. Us, we're the fleas. Overall, though, you asking whether I'm afraid of dying. Well, yeah, well, not like that put me off from taking this sort of job.
Fair enough. Though, it'll be rather boring without you around if you do end up murdering yourself. So.
Appreciate that, Nadim.
Well, of course. All right. As you all gather each other, take the two rowboats. How close are you getting the ship before getting off?
I was picturing the very least we get it to like pretty much like the furthest away we feel like a disturbance in the water from it.
Okay. The captain just like stares at you. So we have to turn the ship 180 degrees back around and go to the same direction that we came from.
Yep.
Like he just has this like and then slowly begins to turn the ship around as you run back to the sails.
Shepard just kind of goes like, I'm not too excited either, Captain.
Getting the ship back into the thick fog, you guys avoid the cliffside, remembering like kind of where it was. Whoever wants to can make perception checks to see where whether the turtle is nearby. As night falls,
Ooh.
it's pitch black.
I'm going to roll with Siren's perception.
Keep an
That's a
eye on those
23 for me.
ripples, fellas.
Okay.
18.
I am keeping an eye on those ripples, fellas.
God damn. All right. With a natural 20, Erland is the first to notice this like tiniest of bit of like disturbance in the water, and then you can like practically feel this low rumbling snore. It's close.
We're gonna want to slow down. We're coming up close.
Do you drop the anchor?
Should probably do so, yeah.
Come
It wakes up.
You drop the anchor on its head.
You just hear the cartoon like sound effect boink.
It's mad because you woke it up from its nap. It eats you completely.
It's oh no, it's Angie.
Oh, it's so inky and sweepy and tired. All right. Getting the rowboats out. How are you guys splitting
Drop
yourselves
the anchor on its toes.
up? Rika is coming with you.
Oh boy, Rika.
Mm-hmm. So you got 8 people between all of you.
Well, it's probably gonna be 4 and 4.
Yeah, but how are you splitting it up? Aw.
Whatever boat Indra's not on.
So I'm picturing 2 rowboats, right?
Mhm.
Whichever one is on the right side is the one I'm gonna go to.
Sure, Indra will go on the one with in the left. So you have
So-
two people who are strong to row.
I go in the one on the right.
I would assume. Okay, then we'll just fill it out. We're gonna take Sarid and Brandy on the right one. It just makes sense. Everyone else goes to the left one.
Yeah, I'll be in the left.
Oh, criminal crew together again.
Criminal crew.
Or Enrica will be in that one as well.
Criminal crew plus Rika.
Plus Rika. She's basically in it. Alright. Shepard and I'm assuming Sarid, you're helping row the boat as well.
Yes.
Both of you make athletics checks, please. Who is helping Indra?
Who's helping Indra?
23 for Shepard.
Probably Rika.
How's Rika looking?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll twice.
We got a, yeah. We got a 20 from Sarid, and what was it? What was it, Shepard?
23.
Oh, okay. Rika got a natural 20. And
Let's go, Rika!
and Indra got a 20 as well.
Let's go!
Not natural though.
Rika just has.
Yeah, but look at us. We had a 20,
Uh-huh.
3, and that 20, and
Yeah.
then like a 20.
Yeah.
That's-
So you guys get the
we're
fucking. You guys are.
Leave!
after
Leave! Oh!
after like napping all day, you guys like get it to your groove and just like sail through the fog. Anybody lighting a lantern?
We should think
gonna
about
roll
entering
natural
competitions for this kind of thing.
Andrew just like gives you a thumbs up. He's like, "Yeah, bro, the kale smooth that you made this morning is really doing its wonders."
It really does a trick for a good afternoon of rowing. Even though it's night.
Is anybody lighting a lantern?
Well, Indra, Alaria, and Rika are all human.
Mhm.
Right?
I have a torch.
We must.
Indra has night vision.
Indra
I
has
would
I have night
suggest-
vision.
Indra has dark vision.
I also have night vision, but I also have torches.
Rika, Arya, how good's your vision at that?
Can't see shit, boss.
How does she know where she's rowing to?
That's
She's
why
just following
that's,
pace.
that's why I'm asking
Yes.
if anybody's lighting a lantern.
All right, give me a second here. Rummages in his little pack.
Takes out a gun.
Yeah, I take out a gun. I take out a vial of my dark vision eye drops. If you just give me a second here, I'll be able to fix that up for you. Plop.
You just like grab
Just
Rika's
plops
head
it in her
and just
No, it's just like lean down, like.
she's
down.
rowing.
Now lean over and look
Drop
up.
the oar for a sec. Just drop the oar for a second here. Trust me here. I got.
I don't like things near my eyes, man.
Yeah. I hate it.
do you do the same to Ilaria?
No, I do that thing right where I'm like, hey, take with your left eye. Take a look at my index finger. Done.
Ugh.
Oh, you're right at. You see this
Okay.
over here? Lip.
So Rika and Ilaria both have dark vision for how long?
Where do I have this written down? I don't even know if it was specified actually. I have it like written down here as like they give dark vision for. Oh, I think it was 1d4 hours.
All right, roll it.
Oh.
Let me see this. I'll corroborate my notes, but that's what immediately comes to mind here.
Believe Shepard, Asan, and Sarid all have dark vision except for Brandy. Are you guys
Yeah.
learning anything or?
Can be used as eye drops to give someone dark vision for 1d4 hours.
Brandy,
I think,
Brandy can just
Brandy
sit
in
pretty.
the room. Just turns off. Windows
It's
shut
almost
down
like
noise.
she's not here.
Well, what gave you that idea? Brandy's giving like a motivational speech. I don't know.
While she's blind.
Yep. Wait. How long does the temporary hit points last?
Until the end of a long rest, doesn't it?
Ricky doesn't have this shit written down.
What was it? The chef feat?
No. Oh, Night of
The
the Rose.
encouragement thing, right? I guess. Because is it after any rest or specifically a long rest? Because we have technically already completed a regular rest. Yeah, it's a long rest. They last
Does
until
he?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unless the feature that grants you temp HP has a duration, they last until they're depleted or you finish a long rest. Page 198 of the player's handbook.
Okay. Well, so you guys all rested, like
Sure.
when she. No, but like after that battle, you
Oh,
all
after
took
the-
a long rest.
The ghost captains,
Yes,
yes. That
she-
would
she-
be a long rest. That's over.
You can use this ability a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. It's 3, so she'll give Erland, Asan, and Sarid temporary hit points.
Let's go.
You pog.
Me. Actually, sorry,
Jivest.
not Erland or Shepard.
It's the 3
Wait.
people in our boat. Yeah, we're cool.
Yeah,
How
you're-
many temporary hit points?
I'm rolling it right now.
Sorry.
Give Alec a second.
There's too many dice.
I
too many
can't
things
hear
to
over
do.
my dog.
Okay, for Asan, it's gonna be 10 plus. What's her fucking wisdom? Okay, you get 13 temp HP, Asan.
Nice. It's like a third of my hit points.
Shepard, you get. Ugh.
Dude,
You
what-
get
work.
8.
Sweet, I'll take it.
And then Sarid, you get 12.
Obviously, that means that she likes Hassan the most.
Real.
Obviously.
Real.
Yeah.
Or
Real
you
recognizes
just
real.
benefit from
Quote
getting
that.
documented.
Quote that.
The two gay people interacting. Okay.
It's because the fishing.
Yeah, you guys bonded over that. No.
Mhm.
With your being able to see and rowing fairly easily over this giant silhouette comes into view, and as you kind of like squint through the fog, you see as if this terrestrial cracked soil forms that of a turtle. Its feet just kind of like floating gently under the water, creating almost you know that like ground like near a volcanic site, this kind of like pitch black almost rotting flesh. You cannot see very far, but you begin to smell that swamp-like, nasty, kind of like toxic water. You get close enough to essentially climb upon its shell until you reach the swamp atop.
All right. Easy part's over.
Brandy and I can stay back with the boats and catch up with you guys later. Just, anybody have something to throw into the sky or something so we can see, like, a warning flare?
I mean,
Anyone got like a flare?
I could cast a spell if we need it.
What kind of spell? Fireball.
I know I could cast Chromatic Orb and make it fire. That would be
I don't know
pretty bright for a couple
I
seconds.
don't know what a chromatic orb is, but sure.
It's a ball of energy.
Okay.
Also light something on fire and then throw it really high.
Yes, that would work too.
All right. We'll, if the turtle starts to wake up, we'll try to let you guys know as well. And Indra just kind of gives like a bump on the shoulder to Ilaria and Erland.
We'll be back. Don't worry.
I'm not.
And I'll actually hand over to Ilaria that same emblem as before. You know what this means, right?
My God,
You, my
that's
friend.
shit.
You, my friend, are getting
been a
extra
while.
AC. Get to pin it onto whatever lapel or anything you got there, right? He'll take a moment, focus a hand over, and small sparks, little bits of runic energy just starts to pulse, and it has been activated. You now have the effects of mage armor.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome. I was looking it up.
Don't worry about it, I got you.
Okay. Sarah and Brandy will, I don't know, hold your hand or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to roleplay as somebody else's love interest. She'll just kind of like lean her forehead against yours and just, whisper like, "Come back safe."
For the glory of Algernon,
Sure.
I will come back safe.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Do you guys head off?
I guess so, yeah.
Alright.
Ready.
Ready.
Woods.
Into the woods. Into the woods to grandmother's
Think of it.
house.
Oh.
Oof.
Alright. This is gonna be some fucky wucky shit.
Stepping onto the back of the dragon turtle, you feel it's slightly unstable and springy. As you walk further...
Immediately wakes up and kills us.
Let me do the description!
Okay.
As you walk further, the soil beneath you breathes and shudders. The trees seem wet and rotting, pulsing beneath the slightest touch. This island is alive, and worse, it seems it's all part of one massive creature. Pools of water glow with an unnatural color. Toxic fumes fill your nostrils. It's almost like it's rotting and dying. And as you walk forward, you notice all the roots seem to be stemming from kind of one center point on the island. Kind of like veins and tendrils growing from one direction and spreading out all across. Whoever wants to can make a survival check.
Sure.
I might know
No.
a thing or two about survival. Let me check this here. Survival wisdom. Let's go. 10.
8, 9, 10. Great teamwork, everybody.
Shepard, you know how to survive.
I don't think he does. He might have been assassinated at his table.
Aw,
He's dead. He's dead, Jim.
man. Awesome.
Some bad rolls.
Rika got a 14. Anybody
That's
else want to
well.
roll?
Oh my god. Wow.
I feel like I shouldn't.
Just using
Oh,
that.
what's the worst that can happen?
5. Alrighty. As none of you get it. It all, like, as you step forward, like one of the tendrils beneath your feet just kind of like almost vibrates in place and then like recoils.
Ugh.
You step forward. The trees and its branches kind of like almost slope down, as if the branches are made of flesh, and as like it being torn away, pulled by gravity, sloped down onto the swamp floor, and immediately this kind of like group of flies flocks to it and begins to kind of like chew at the flesh.
Ugh.
Not man-eating flies again.
Maybe if we
Oh,
take
welcome
care
back,
of the
Shepard.
sword, we'll cure the turtle.
Alec, is there time for Tony roll survival?
If he wants to, yeah.
Save us.
What is it? Apologies. What's the check for?
We don't know. None of us passed.
It's a survival. As you step onto the island, you feel that it is all just kind of like made of the same flesh, and that everything on it is seemingly alive and aware of you.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
Let me roll. That is a 18.
Please.
Seems to-
Okay.
It seems to be a hive mind. That as soon as you interacted with the island, the entire, almost like ecosystem, knows that you're here and where you are.
Sweet.
Oh, that's not good.
As you walk forward, you hear this scraggly, dying noise. And as you see in front of you through the mist, out of one of the like toxic glowing, the sickly green color pools of water, a hand is like grabbing onto the ground, like as if it's like bullet being pulled inside. And you notice the features of a man, maybe like late 20s, and he's like screaming, but he's been screaming for so long his throat is no longer like able to process, so he just comes at us, help, please, as he's like scraping the ground, holding onto the roots, trying to survive.
Insight check?
Okay.
I
anything
don't
left
trust anything on this island, so yeah, no.
Can I check it because I'm looking for the Fade spirit?
Okay. Insight check. Asan, no idea. This just seems like some
Well.
poor survivor.
Oh god.
Sarah,
Well,
you found a new friend.
So,
You have
Shepard sees him and just grabs his hand, tries to pull him out.
Okay,
Pull him out.
make an athletics check.
That is a 22.
22. You grab on one on his wrist, one on his arm, and pull. And as you realize, a little too late, this you only pull one half of his torso out, as the rest seems to be grabbed onto something inside the water. This long, black, fleshy almost like acidic tentacle just kind of like splits his body in two and then lurches it beneath the water, and this kind of like bubble pops up as if it's been eaten by something, and the man stumbles onto you, just kind of like spewing out blood.
What did this to you?
Oh, don't touch the water. Don't touch the water. The water.
Alrighty. Thank you for telling us.
He
So it drops the body.
flops over, just blood just kind of like spewing out of like one side of his mouth, his eyes dead instantly.
I'm unlucky. Don't touch the water.
Yeah.
You see,
Got
he
that.
served his purpose. Algernon put him here so he could warn us.
And
That was very kind of Elgernon to do that.
Oh yeah, he's great.
You guys
He
are
sent us here.
You guys are psychopaths.
No, I think that's just her.
All right.
Well,
He said not to touch the water.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that anyway. That's fine.
Let's try to find a way around.
Okay. As you begin to like walk forward, trying to avoid all the watery bits, everybody please make a dexterity check.
Check or save?
Save, sorry.
Okay.
I'm doing this off of freaking.
Oh, thank God. Finally, good roll.
So, question. I always mean to bring this up.
Hmm.
Because barbarians have danger sense,
Mhm.
and it says, like, if I have uncanny sense of when things nearby are they should be,
Mhm.
and that I would have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Would that be the scenario?
So are we able to see this effect?
Wait, okay,
It says I can't be blind, deafened, or incapacitated.
Danger sense. You have an advantage against dexterity saves against like what specifically?
It doesn't say.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
It
it's
just says
usually
that
just
I can
checks
see.
that they can see. Yeah.
That like creatures that
Usually
you can see?
traps, spells,
No,
Oh, okay.
it says
anything that has any visual cue is usually how it's ruled.
Okay. Visual cue. I'll give it to you this time. I don't know like the ruling on it. And I feel like it would apply to this case. So yeah, you can take advantage with that. All right. Okay.
Ah,
What'd you get?
well, because I got to roll 2 die. One was a natural 1,
Uh-huh.
and the other was a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Rika also got a natural 20. Did everybody get a
I don't know which one would have been the only one.
Alright, so okay, Alaria, you got below a 15. Everybody else kind of like avoiding the water around you. As you kind of like step side to side, there is a spot where the water level kind of like rises above the ground a little bit, kind of like if it's been raining a while. Everybody just kind of sidesteps that Shepherd. As you kind of like let everybody go before you, you notice something kind of like swish in the water for a split second. You see something thin, black, almost like a bone, very briefly cross one of the puddles in the water, and then in a split second reach out for Ilaria's leg. You take out your axe immediately and slash it to pieces, acid splashes everywhere, drops onto the ground, and Alaria, you're able to kind of like sidestep that. There's something following you.
Ah.
I think something's following us.
Could it be the Fade spirit?
Could be anything, really.
Well,
It's something.
don't we have two mages here? You guys can sense those things, right?
Yeah.
Give me one sec. And I'm going to, as we're walking, because I don't think I need to be stationary for it. Just gonna check.
For detect magic?
Yeah, that's
No,
what I'm
you
thinking. Okay, then as I'm walking, I will cast detect magic.
Okay. How long does that last for?
Let's see. Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. And is it like just magical effects or is it creatures as well?
You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you if you sense magic this way. I don't know if it detects magical creatures, but it'd probably be. It doesn't say. Here, I'll just.
Okay. Any invisible or object that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, the spell.
Let's look. Let's look at the stat block.
Any visible creature or object in that area that bears magic. So maybe it works on magical creatures.
I wouldn't say magical creatures, but I'd say creatures that have spellcasting, and this one does. You can sense the presence of some sort of creature, or in this case, Fade Spirit, that is able to cast spells magically beneath you. As you are all kind of like walking through the swamp, this thing is tailing behind you, and it's using the water as kind of like a source to move through. Bless you.
Alex says, "Bless you." Okay, so I turn to the group. Well, we're being followed by some type of spirit with magic. It seems to be using the water to move.
I hope it's your fate spirit and not another one.
That sound familiar to anybody?
If it gets my freaking sword, I'm prying it out of its cold,
I mean, if it's
milky hands.
using water to traverse the area,
This could be the water
that,
spirit we were talking about.
Yeah, I was going to say we knew that the Mad Marriage was some type of water spirit, so not a big stretch of the imagination to think that this could be it.
So, are we fighting it or are we talking to it? Because
we're beating it to the sword.
Do you know where the sword is?
In the center.
All right.
And I point to the thing that looks like it's the center.
It's just like a random tree.
Yeah, that's it.
It's in that tree?
No, it's like where all the roots are coming from.
It's under the tree?
Do you guys do anything, or do you just keep walking?
Should we turn and fight, or do we want to not risk it and not risk waking up the dragon turtle by doing something actually noticeable on it?
Let's keep going.
What did your dream tell you to do?
Let's walk. It's in the center.
Walk.
So we could keep going to the center. And if it's not there, we fight that fucking spirit to get it back.
Okay. Everybody make sure to update your character sheet. Okay. Yay. Can everybody see
I'm just gonna add a secondary hit bar because now I have 13 temp HP.
Can everybody see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I be here.
Icons.
All right. What's up?
I see 2 little halos, and I'm a little concerned.
Don't worry about it. There's actually 4.
I'm keeping an eye.
Oh,
I
God.
don't. More than means I'll worry less. Yes.
Yeah, that's
as
good
you-
news, right? They're
as you-
healing spirits, right?
As you continue walking through the swamp, first you notice a couple fireflies slowly drifting through, and they're kind of like, you know, going in and out, and these like tiny little specks of light. It's actually quite beautiful. You walking through this dark and damp place, little bits of light floating through it, illuminating your path forward, until Shepard, as you step next to one to admire it, you realize it's dead, and its corpse is just floating in the air.
Oh. That's interesting.
You kind of push forward. You notice larger specks of light in the distance. This time, kind of glowing. Not anything like warm or like fire, but this very cold, almost arcane magical light. And it's this kind of like weird little wispy ball of energy that kind of like floats near you and circles you a little bit. As you kind of like, you know, like reach out your hand a little bit, it just stings your finger. This like jolt of electricity. It's not like super painful or anything. It's just a little shock. But it begins to circle you, and then you notice 3 more appear behind the group, and you guys can arrange yourselves however you would like. But they all seem to be kind of like encircling you, kind of like pushing you towards each other.
Is that Rika in the front?
Yeah, Rika is in the front, but she can go wherever you guys want.
I'll move up.
Okay.
You're all seeing these things, right?
Yeah, they look dead.
I'm just going to back up a little bit.
Through one of the trees, Asan, you would notice this first, actually. You
Oh boy.
see Brandy stumble through. What the fuck? This like pained expression on her face, and you see she's been like horribly like burned with acid scars and bleeding like through from several like cuts across her body. It seems like she's been attacked. It chased us through the swamp. I don't know. Indra's somewhere there. Assad, please help. She's like reaching out, like stumbling onto the ground, reaching out her hand for help.
Can I make some sort of
Brandy.
check? Or...
Didn't we leave you
What
in
the hell
the
are you doing here?
boat?
There was this thing. It was awful. What do you want to make us on first?
Whatever check you tell me to see if this is some sort of illusion or something.
Throw a rock at her.
For illusion, make an Arcana check. There was this thing. It was weird, like ooze. It came from the water. It had like weird tentacles, and then it attacked Indra and I, and it broke the boats. And Indra just told me to run because it was in between us, and we split up. And I don't know where to go. So I'm so glad I found you guys. 22. This is not an illusion.
Are we booking to the boats?
Look, just calm down. We'll patch you up, alright? Just give me a minute.
Insight check?
Real.
Okay, make an insight check.
Like rummaging through his stuff.
Oh, great, yeah.
10. This seems like Brandy. You're like she looks genuinely terrified. And like she's been through like one hell of a fight, and she's like running from something, and she keeps like looking over her shoulder as if like that thing, like she feels like something there. And
all right,
you're like detect magic, like you feel something like approaching.
I'm just going to reach out a hand and pull her and shove her behind me.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I fucking knew it, Alec.
Roll better.
Be, mm, 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 just to be safe, I'm boosting that by 5 and using my saving face.
Okay.
So that's a 20.
A 20. You just succeed as you like begin to pull Brandy out of there. Her face melts. Her eyes begin to kind of like bleed this like disfigured or like discolored kind of like gray ooze. Her hair slowly becoming these like long dangling black tentacles, and her face just collapses in on itself in this body, and it transforms into this large pile of red body parts
No.
that it's
No.
consumed.
Alec,
I'd
no.
like everybody to roll initiative. Not my
Alec,
fucking
no.
fault.
Ricky! Alright, Hassan's fucking ready at the very least.
Oh god.
Erlen was just about like ready to like feed her a potion, and he sees
I
all
told you she
You know,
wasn't
th-
real.
This creature is so cool, and I love the story behind it.
So fucked up.
You know this. I'm not gonna say what this creature does or is, but you guys know how they got this creature, right?
Yeah, they worked
have no
together
idea what
with
this
the sick kid, right?
Yeah, here's a Make-A-Wish
Make a wish
wish
sort of
that he
situation.
wanted to make a D&D monster,
Yeah, it's very cool.
and they officially incorporated it into D&D. And it is fucking horrifying, so I'm kind of scared as to what this kid was like. Like, this thing is fucking horrifying.
Make-A-Wish kids usually have cancer, so he
Yeah,
was like, I'm putting myself
Make-A-Wish
into
kids-
the story.
Make-A-Wish kids are usually have a very dark sense of humor, because that's what happens when your life is,
Yeah.
you know, not great.
Yeah.
I'm taking some people
Just,
down
like,
with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly it.
the kid was like, I'm dying and so are you.
I want everyone to experience their face with mortality. He slowly puts Erlen just slowly puts away the potion he was about to feed this this Brandy, and brings out the warhammer.
Call a medic, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Oh, right, that's what that is. God, this thing was so fucking cool. I gotta be honest. When this was, I am sorry, Alec. I do know a lot about this creature, because when it first came out, I was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!"
That's all right. Ooh, it rolled pretty well. Okay. Who else am I missing? What did
I'm not on the turn order.
What did Shepard get?
I got 12.
Okay.
Ooh, do I have better dexterity than it though?
What's your dexterity?
+3.
Nope.
Oh no,
I have.
and it's right next to me. Oh no.
Guys, it's right in front of me, isn't it?
It's right funny, isn't it?
Anybody else need to add? Well then, Mark, since you know so much about this creature, you know how it would be able to turn into Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I don't even know what this thing is called.
This is speculation.
No.
I think I know what it's called.
It's an adult Ooblex.
Oh, I thought it was called like
What?
Oblex.
Oblex, whatever. Oh,
That's not good.
no, it's fine.
See, y'all made me think of this. This is a little mini boss in Darkest Dungeon, also made in collab with the Make-A-Wish kid. Kid's pretty cool. He's still active in the community.
It?
Good for him.
Yeah,
Nice.
made for a fun little boss guy. It's literally the definition of like guy who got his medical license revoked. The entire fight is him trying to help you, and accidentally injuring you.
Okay. It is going to go first, and I would like. Actually, no. It'll just attack you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right. Hassan, since you're right next to it.
Yeah.
It'll just attack you with its melee twice.
Oh boy.
Okay. It's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Shield
Okay.
as a reaction, so I'm up at a 19 right now.
And then make a. This is worded so weirdly, and I wish Ricky was here. So I'll just assume. Yeah. Okay. And then make another Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh no.
11.
We get one reroll per session, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a shot, because that's bad. Oh no.
That's better.
That's better. It's not good enough.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure this thing is somewhere in the mid-teens-ish.
Oh, I don't want to tell you the exact save.
No,
on this one
don't
these
tell me the
days.
exact, because I don't know it by heart.
Okay.
I just remember reading about this, so I know it's somewhere in the mid-teens, which means that's not enough.
You take 18 points of psychic damage, and you are
Jesus.
memory drained.
Well, that's all my temp, and
Cool.
then -5 for my regular HP.
While memory drained, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the rolled number from any ability check or attack roll it makes. Each time the target is memory drained beyond the first, the die size increases by 1. d4 becomes a d6, and so on. Until the die becomes a d20, at which point the target becomes unconscious for 1 hour. The effect then ends.
Oh.
And now it learns Elvish.
Okay. And now it learns Elvish.
Yeah.
Bitch, that's my culture.
So it calls you an Elven slur.
It hits you
Aw.
with the dementia beam.
Alright.
You remember? We remember.
I didn't think I'd be using a spell this early, or a high level one at the very least, but I feel like it might be necessary now.
Alright, Asan, you are up as this creature's, it's still kind of like has this form of Brandy, and you see her long arm just slowly extend into this fleshy black tendril and just like attach itself to your your chest area and just kind of slowly pump out your life force. You're up.
Okay, well, this turn is going to be a setup turn, especially because you said there's something bigger coming from behind us. So, for my detect magic. So, bonus action, Blade Song, of course.
A little
Blade
trumpet
Song.
just plays.
So let me quickly just adjust my stats really quick. It's 18 AC and 40 feet of movement. And then for my action, blink.
Blink.
Also, funnily enough, because this isn't actually an ability check or a saving throw, this is just a flat D20. I don't think it affects the blink rolls.
No, it would not.
So come on, big money. I'm gone. I'm fucking
Goddamn.
gone.
You're fucking gone.
Also, I'm gonna put that on
Yeah.
for Blade
Because
Song.
you're stinky.
No, but yeah, I'm not there anymore. I will also what should I put?
I'll put.
It's the his hips don't lie token.
Yeah. Pick another little
That one.
Yeah, that's fine.
That seems fine.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm gone. Goodbye, bitches.
Ilaria, you see this kind of like ooze. Okay, Ricky messaged me and I thought one of you guys spilled. I was about to be like, no spoilers. Ilaria.
Oh no, I wouldn't tell him that. But he's the one who chose this monster, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna
Ricky...
call him a bitch.
As Ilaria, you saw this like what you thought was Brandy stumble through the trees, bleeding and shouting for help, and then instantly like turn into this slimy ooze, collapsing in on itself, and then like instantly attacking Asan, who then disappeared from existence after like like shredding a guitar solo. You are next to one of the strange little magical floating wisps that you noticed when like it got close to Shepard. It kind of like shocked him for a little bit.
Okay. Well. Bye. No, not actually bye. How far can I throw?
What are you throwing?
I have a flask of oil.
A flask of oil.
The usual throwing stuff. If you want me to answer.
Yeah, go.
The usual throwing rules are 20 feet accurate, 60 feet inaccurate.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, if you can move closer to it if you want.
Yeah, you're right. Let's pretend I didn't move that far.
25. You gotta get a little closer.
One more step.
Yeah, wee bit closer.
Narika's just staring at you like inching closer to her.
I'm here with like a flask of oil. So would throwing also be an action, or can I?
Yes. If you want to communicate to someone that you're gonna throw a flask of oil, and then for them to, throw a like torch at it or something, you can do that during combat.
Okay, I'm gonna scream. Assad, I don't know if you're there, but move! You're skinny. I'm gonna throw the flask of oil, at the not Brandy. Go like, someone light the bitch up.
Okay. You throw the flask of oil onto the ooze in like next to a tree.
Yes. I am aware that
it
it is
splatters, covers the tree in oil, covers the ground in oil, under which Asan was standing. And the ooze is also now covered in oil. Is that your turn? You still have you used your bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That would be Ilaria's turn. Rika just kind of like looks at you, kind of like gives a small smile, like, okay, so you're all psychopaths. Got it. Cool. Pulls out a torch, lights it, and throws it at the ooze. I'll let you roll this, Annika. Because the tree and the ooze catch on fire. And you hear this wailing scream of like several people that this thing has like supposedly eaten, and you see their body parts like within this massive like chunk of ooze slowly try and like claw their way out. It's this like cacophony of screams going, ah, it burns, no! Roll me 4d6.
Oh, buddy, oh boy. Do I have to do a space between /R?
Yes, /R and then
13! Oh
13.
god, 2 1s.
That's all right. As you see like the fire begin to spread, this thing reacts so strongly to it. Make a survival check.
Oh boy. It's gonna take me a second to like pull it up.
8. You notice, you're not really sure what it's going to do, but you notice that it doesn't like fire at all. It doesn't take more damage, so it's not like, what's the word?
Vulnerable.
It's not vulnerable to fire damage, but it seems to hate it like a lot more than normal people hate fire. Alrighty.
Lovely.
It is the Wisp's turns. Oh, do you communicate that to anybody?
Oh. I'm trying to think of something witty to say.
Oh my fucking...
Fire bad.
Oh, it seems to hate
I
being
think-
cooked alive.
I don't think this guy can handle his spice. That's it.
Oh,
Marvel movie
my God.
ass.
Now, really the time for that.
Erlen's like, I miss
That'd be a
Indra.
solid spice tolerance.
They can't handle the spice. Better keep it away from smut books.
Oh my god. Maybe not.
Sorry.
Okay. The Wisps are going to move over to Erland and Sarid. One attack on Erland. It's gonna be a 8 to hit.
Dodged.
And then Saradwin,
Nice.
one hit against you. It's gonna be a 14 to hit.
I'm checking real quick.
I don't think it hits you.
No.
It's so weird.
No, it does not hit.
Okay. And then this one's gonna move over to Ilaria. And this one over to Shepherd. Actually, it'll move over here.
These fuckers.
Flanking rules.
I don't like that I'm being flanked by wisps.
One against Ilaria. It's gonna be an 11. Gonna use a different die.
Yeah.
And against Shepherd, that's gonna be a 16.
That does hit.
Thank God.
What do you mean that God?
Relax. I rolled low for damage. You take 4 lightning damage.
Ow!
Bzz, 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 like the fucking jellyfish in SpongeBob.
I'm getting stung
Oh
by
my God.
jellyfish!
It's Dory. Bad squishy. Bad.
Boing, 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 boing.
Alrighty, Shepherd, you're up.
I like to think that, like, they, like, stung me and it was, like, just my finger or something.
Yeah.
And, like, Shepard kind of, like, shakes it off. Like, does the thing where, you know, like, if you get a burn, sometimes someone will, like, put their finger in their mouth or, like, to try to, like, and then, like, oh, that hurt. And then he just rages and swings at a wisp.
When you
Minor
stub your toe,
inconvenience. You die.
He's like, oh, that hurt a little bit. Anger.
you get a paper cut, you get
Angy.
unreasonably angry.
That is a 22.
Which one are
To
you hitting?
hit? The one next to Ilaria.
Okay, 22 hits.
That is 15 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm use my ultra rare move called my second attack to hit the same one again. Which is a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
I cry.
Bonus action cry. You do notice that your axe is not doing as much damage as it usually would.
Uh-oh.
This again.
Yeah. Welcome to the fade. Alrighty. Erland, you are up. You are being flanked by 2 little guys.
Am I under the impression that if I were to, say, punch and or kick one of these things with an unarmed strike, that it would zap me?
Let's check. Great question.
So I'm under the impression that if I were to unarmed strike one of these things, it would zap me.
Nope.
No? Alright. Contemplating. Yep. So, first thing, Erland's just gonna say, how the hell does it know what Brandy looks like? How the hell does it know what Brandy sounds like? And why the hell are there all these lightning bugs?
Fucking lightning bugs.
I'm gonna be twirling my warhammer right, lithe, as if it were a quarterstaff with a very painful edge to it, and freaking smackdown on this guy to my left.
Okay.
Bonk.
25 hits.
Let's do one of these.
And your
13.
warhammer is magical?
No, not yet.
Then it does take half damage.
Oh, shame.
For shame.
Not my fault.
Oh, shame.
Who's not? We're still gonna hit him with everything we've got. You know, we've got our extra attack, level 5.
Yippee!
The run back.
18 barely misses.
What if I were to say that I do have
Hmm.
focused aim? I can't spend 1 to 3 key points to increase my attack roll by 2 for each. If I were to say spend 1 of my key points, bring that up to a 20. That good?
That would hit. If 18
Beautiful.
barely misses, and then 19
Yeah.
just hits.
Beautiful. Let's try and force through some of this halved damage on 9 bludgeoning.
Alright, 4.
And we'll swing on over, right? We've gotten 1 swipe to the left, 1 swipe to the right. Bury the warhammer's head on the ground behind me. Use it as leverage to just upwards high jump kick. Hit him with an unarmed strike.
So wait, the
That
first
was not-
attack was on the left, the second attack was on the right,
Right.
and now
Leverage it behind me, high jump kick.
on which one, left or right?
This same guy. No, I mean like I mean the direction. It's I'm still hitting the same guy on the left.
Okay.
The same
Jesus
guy.
Christ, Mike.
Yeah. No. It's the flavor of it. I swing once one way, swing once the other way. High jump
16
kick.
misses.
Just misses, and that is my turn after my bonus action.
Fantastic. Well, you did some damage to it.
Hooray!
Alrighty, Saradwin, you are up. You are noticing that regular kind of melee, non-magical attacks aren't doing as much to these creatures, though there is still that thing. Stay away. I think Ren left again.
Ren.
Ren!
When you
When?
Shit, that was cool, and I was muted. So,
Oh no.
as I said, I hate you. You hurt me and my friends, so I curse you and everything like you, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex. Do the hex blades curse on them.
On which one?
On the thingy, the one with the tentacles.
This one? Okay. Hex
Yeah.
Blades Curse. Okay. You gain a bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target. The bonus equals your proficiency bonus. Any attack roll you make against a cursed target is a critical hit on a 19 or 20. And if the creature dies, you gain hit points. Alrighty.
Cool. I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
My Eldritch Blast. Ooh. So, nice. My first roll was 22 to hit.
Oh, you do have disadvantage because you are next to a guy there.
Alright, well...
Unless you want to move out of his way.
I'll move out of his way.
Okay, he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a... it's gonna be a solid, oh, cool. 10.
No.
Okay, you're moving there.
Alright, so...
So the first roll was a
First have
22.
to roll again?
No, the
Yeah,
first roll
22.
that hits.
Cool.
So I believe that's 1d10 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency.
1d10. Go. Ooh, nice. Okay, so damage is 14 plus. Okay. 17 points of damage for the first attack.
Nice.
And then roll my other attack. I rolled a natural 19.
That is a crit for you.
So that's what? Max damage.
So that's 10 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency plus a d10.
Okay. So that's 17 points of damage plus...
Just count the second attack.
Alright.
Yeah. So what, 17 plus a d10?
Yeah. So I got this. I got a 7.
Okay, so 24. Jesus Christ. I think you did like close to 50 damage in one round.
That's what you get for mimicking my
cantrips.
girlfriend.
All right.
Yeah, that's
it. As you kind of like swing away from this like will-o-wisp next to you, it kind of like tries and zaps you, and you just kind of like push it away, like its smoky body kind of like passing through your fingers. Your eyes kind of like blink and turn this entire black color as you begin to kind of like slowly cry from them, and then they return to normal as you place a Hexblade's curse, onto this Ooblex thing that has transformed into your partner. You're not sure how it would know what Brandy looks like, but seemingly, it wasn't entirely lying. First kind of like blast of energy, this how does your Eldritch Blast look like?
Eldritch Blast.
So my Eldritch Blast, it looks like it's just bolts of lightning and fire. It's like I point out like my fingers in a gun style and just like shoot them at them. Like pop pop.
using your your left hand, just kind of like one shot, straight, kind of like goes straight through, and then like the second one hits like one of the body parts inside the Ooblex, and as it just like recoils in pain and just kind of like shuffles in place while it's like still burning. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooblex's turn. Since Asana's not there, it's going to move. There.
Bye, bitch.
And it will.
Oh no.
Will make one attack against Erland with disadvantage.
Oh snap.
Okay. It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Ah, unlucky.
Oh, shame.
Alright. You are going to take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And 6 points of psychic damage.
Psychic, okay.
And I would like you to make a wisdom save.
This against a magical effect?
I don't believe so.
Alright. Wisdom.
Mm-hmm. You're so wise.
And my cloak helps.
It does. As this creature, like one of its tentacles like tries to sweep your leg and just kind of like catch you as you're falling, use your warhammer to just like bash it down like a strange like little vermin. It barely touches you, and you feel it almost try to take your memories away from you. And that's gonna be... Yeah, that's gonna be its turn. Okay.
That almost let you.
Asan,
Okay, I reappear within 10 feet of where I originally was, so I'm going to pop up there, and then I'm going to get behind it, taking that route so I don't take any attacks of opportunity. I'm also, just to be safe, let's take that off, because I'm there currently. Bonus action, Shadow Blade. Action, Green Flame Blade. Added Vantage.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming I can flank this thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, minus 1d4. Right?
A 16 would not hit anyway.
It wouldn't?
Oh, no. Yeah. Minus 1d4, sorry.
Okay, low roll, 1. Come on. Damn it, fuck.
13 barely misses.
But, well, d20, let's see if I disappear. I disappear.
Erland, you
Bye,
just
bitch.
you see Asan like reappear, run behind this thing, miss, and then disappear again.
No, I lean over it, I shrug at Erland, and then blink out of existence.
You're worried now.
I tried, look.
Alrighty.
Oh, and I need another fucking thing for concentration.
There's so many symbols.
Okay, Ilaria, you're up.
Okay. Is it still on fire?
It is no longer on fire.
Oh my god. Okay. I do have a torch. I should have torches. I know I have torches. It's in my pack. Okay. Is it an action to like light it up, or can I just? Is that bonus action?
It's still an action to throw.
No, I'm not throwing it.
I will let you know that like the reason it took so much damage like from the torch that Rika threw was because it was coated in oil. So you have to like coat it again. What are you trying to do?
I was gonna. I'm debating between one of two choices. Either hit this guy with like a "get away from me" torch action, or rinse and repeat, drive by flaming this girl.
Well, I don't think I told you that these things have like an aversion to fire. Only this one.
No, but I know they don't like physical hit with blade, no good. So I'm like, okay, hit with blade, no good. No use, hit blade. I'm gonna go for the drive-by again.
You're gonna throw oil on this thing?
Whatever slows it down.
Well, it doesn't slow it down, but it does make its next attack a disadvantage. If it takes fire damage.
Okay. But I
This thing does get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh shoot. Okay, let me move back there then before I actually dedicate. Can I coat a rope in oil, pretty please, and throw it? Is that a...
What are you gonna do with the rope, man?
I'm going to do, you know the SpongeBob, the bear circle?
It can move through fire.
Yeah, but that's gonna hurt.
Sure. You could also coat. Wait. I think coating an arrow in fire is an action.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me look. Yeah, it is an action. But like you could like. Okay, you wanna coat the rope in oil that, but like if you throw it, it's still an action.
Oh, coating in oil also an action.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, dang, I don't think this is gonna work then. The way I'm planning it. Let's do it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna coat it in oil again. Can I angle it in a way that it doesn't hit Erland?
It just splashes onto the ground. Or will it? So it will hit Erland, and it will cover like the area around it.
I'll be flammable.
You will be very flammable.
It has a I'm guessing like a 5-foot radius. I'm using the wrong tool.
Yeah.
Could I throw it so it's like here? I have no idea where Asan is. I'm gonna pretend he's not there.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. I would require actually no, that's fine. How far is that? 25. You would have to move.
If I move up one bit, is that exactly?
You move here, and then
you can move
I think you're
here,
good. Yeah.
But would throwing something be like or like require a check?
Yes.
Because it's next to So okay.
It would be disadvantaged because you're in melee
no,
and
usually
technically
when you
ranged.
throw something, you don't have to make a check. I don't think.
It's just treated as an attack roll.
I don't.
5e. Disadvantage.
Annika, we've had to look up more rules about like fire and coating and throwing with you in the game than we've ever had to.
I am just a spongy rogue, and I only have blades. I need a little oomph sometimes.
No, okay. Throwing weapon counts as ranged.
But it's not a
if you're throwing it.
It's not a
well,
weapon.
no, but yeah, but we've been using the throwing weapon like rules with it. It's up to you. You're the DM, but
action to disengage.
Then you could do that
wherever you want.
Yeah. I'd say like it would require a roll if you're like next to an enemy, but it doesn't require a roll if you're like just kind of standing there and it's within the 20 feet. I feel like that's fine.
And I disengage and then no, does that count as in the water? It's too scary.
I'd say no. It's barely like covering it.
No, like, oh, okay.
So you could move
so I'm
here.
far
and not
from
get
the
in
shore.
Yeah, like, well,
okay,
you're next
cool.
to the shore, but you're not like in the water.
I will move here instead and disengage. So I do that. No, there.
Okay, and you're throwing over here.
Flame on.
So it covers like this area. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And are you shouting to anybody to to make sure to throw fire on that thing?
Here comes another one. And just casually pew. It's not an actual pew, it just crashes.
Alrighty. That is your turn. Rico will just kind of Just like look at her sword sadly, pull out another torch, and just like toss
Swords
it.
aren't working.
I'm gonna run out of torches, dude. She throws it. Roll another 4d6 for fire.
Yeah. Anything can be a torch if you think hard enough. 10.
10?
Yeah, 10.
10 points of damage. Nice. Alrighty. It's gonna be... we'll go over here and flank with Shepherd. Alright, Wisp's turn. Yeah, these two are just gonna attack Shepherd.
Oh, man.
Alright, the first one is gonna be a 28 to hit. Oh, no, not 28, 23. It's just, Jesus. It's like
So it still hits. Yeah.
Sorry. Alright, you take 13 points of lightning damage. And yeah, the other one will attack you as well. It's gonna be a 10 to hit.
Wee.
Alright, and these guys are gonna attack Erland. Okay. It's gonna be a 17 to hit Erland.
That's exact.
And a 16.
That does not do it.
Yippee! Alright, it's gonna be 4 points of lightning damage.
I've been zapped.
Okay. Shepherd, you're up.
Oh boy. I'm gonna attack the wisp in front of me.
With advantage.
Ooga booga with advantage.
Ooga
yes.
Oh my god.
Ooga booga.
That's 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Okay. If I miss my first attack, can I take a second one?
Yes.
So, okay. A 19 to hit.
19 just barely hits.
Oh boy. That is 18 damage. But obviously changed, however it is.
18. Nice. It's looking pretty rough for like air. It's been like dispersed enough that you can tell it's like
This air
slowly
looks rough.
fading. Yeah. Alright, are you moving or are you staying there?
Wouldn't they have like a reaction against me if I moved?
Yes, they would.
Yeah, let's stay.
Alrighty. Erland, you're up.
All right. He is looking pretty pissed off. And he is going to be swinging that warhammer at the Oblex. The big
Hassan,
red
get your ass
bastard.
out here.
Yeah, the big red bastard who was copying Brandy just a moment ago. We're gonna be swinging this. Hiya. 18
hits.
Beautiful. All right. We're gonna be dealing 7 bludgeoning damage and attempting to stunning strike.
Okay. Need a con save. What's your constitution? Ooh, okay.
Oh, I don't like it when the DM says, ooh.
That's the wrong
No.
fucking die. Can't see shit. Alright. That's going to be a 14.
All right. We have sufficiently bashed this thing. And do I get the indication that
Actually,
this
wait,
thing
let me see. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's stunned.
We get the indication that this thing does take to bludgeoning weapons better than these fireflies.
Yes.
Nice. Very well. So as stunned, this thing is incapacitated, automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attack rolls have an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So my second swing for the turn is going to be at advantage. For
23 hits.
And that'll be dealing 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Ooh.
I'll then use one more key point as well as my bonus action to take the dodge action as bonus,
Okay.
activating my Dwarven Fortitude for a slight heal.
Yippee.
Yep. So now, after just bonking on this thing and it's looking a little jiggly like Jello, looking a little dazed, if that's even possible on its many horrified faces and its odd concoction.
Oh, its horrified faces. It looks super dazed, dude.
Yeah, I am now taking my defensive sort of stance as I am surrounded on nearly all sides. I'll heal for a bit and end my turn.
Okay. Saradwin, you are up. You've just noticed that Erland has stunned this strange ooze creature.
So that means I have advantage, or
Yes, you do.
okay? I'm gonna
Advantage. Aw, Erland.
Aw.
We do what we can.
move over here, and I'm gonna do the same thing and cast my Eldritch Blast. Because who knows what's coming after this? Okay. Dirty 20 for the first hit.
Okay, that hits.
Hmm. 7.
I like this little symbol of broken skull. It's kind of fun.
14 points of damage for the first roll.
Okay.
Natural 19.
Okay. It's
Dang.
another
You
crit.
like that. You like that.
Let's go, Sarid.
It's almost like this dungeon is like for Sarid. She's doing great at it. Can you imagine if this was like your story arc and you're rolling like shit?
I took a screenshot. Alright, so that's 17 points of damage plus 5.
What do you mean 5?
Because it's still a crit, right?
Yeah,
I
okay,
rolled
okay.
19.
So
Okay.
17 plus 5, so that's 22.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Beefy.
33 points of damage, I think.
It's fine. I'm calculating them separately.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. What was that? You said 23?
Yeah.
Or 22.
So 22 points of damage for the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna use my healing light to help out Erland.
Erland.
Erland
is your land.
our land is our land.
our land.
You get 10 points of healing.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm like, fuck you. Oh, here you go, Erland.
Bashes
No, that's
you
some.
into the ground.
That's a chunky heal.
Yeah. Alrighty, Ublek's turn. It's gonna move over.
Isn't it stunned?
Oh, it is? Can it move or no?
Ooh.
Let's see. Stun 5e.
You can't take actions or reactions, but it doesn't say anything
Okay.
to do. Yeah.
Swag.
Creature is incapacitated, can't move,
Oh, okay.
and can't speak.
I didn't read that part of stun.
Nice.
Well, incapacitated
Yeah,
is a
incapacitated
big
doesn't
thing.
affect your movement, but stun does.
But stun does.
Yeah.
It can barely speak. It can speak falteringly. If you want to tug at their heartstrings with Brandy.
Alright, let me look at Stunning Strike.
End my next turn.
Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
So, and then stunned, can't take actions or reactions, can't move, automatically fails. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucked. That's what it is.
Yeah, does it get another save or?
Well, it's up until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
It's the lockdown.
Get fucking wrecked.
Yeah.
Monks are so good if they
Yeah.
land the stunning strike.
If they
If they-
land their hints, they're so
Yeah.
They
good,
land their
you
hints.
guys.
Fucking crazy.
Well,
Monks
no,
are-
And
it's
if
more
they have
that like the
another-
con save is not always like very high, and a lot of creatures higher up have very good con saves. So it's like,
Yeah, unless you're fighting a mage, it's like fingers
I
crossed
love
type of
Lily.
thing.
yeah, it's fingers crossed that they get a nat 1 or something.
Yeah,
But at low
or,
level,
or like you bane them or something. But
yeah.
All right, so this
But
guy's
at
fucked.
low level, it's great.
You just see like what's remaining of like Brandy's visage just kind of like cry out in this horrible like stretched out pain in front of you, Erland. And Asan, you're back.
Yes, I am. Well, first off, because I can see within 30 feet
Yes,
while I'm in the
this
ethereal
area
plane,
is on fire.
yeah, I'm gonna spawn in here and blink back, and because this thing's stunned, I still have advantage.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna whack it with a green flame blade, shadow blade.
Go ahead. 24 hits.
Yeah, even with the minus, yeah, Jesus. 15 psychic and 2 fire.
Damn.
And let's see if I go disappear-y again. No, I'm there. I'm just there.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I don't got anything else to do with bonus actions.
Alrighty. Ilaria, you're up.
Yo. Okay, hold on. Let me scooch on over. Gonna take a swing.
Okay. I forget. Did you switch over your subclass, or are you gonna be a swashbuckler?
I did. I switched over, so I'm thief.
Do you want to be thief, or do you
no.
want to like fuck around with?
I like sticking to
swashbuckler?
thief.
Okay.
I'm looking at the uncanny dodge.
Well, that's you get that as a rogue either way.
Without thief, yeah.
Okay.
A swashbuckler,
no, but
swashbuckler
I-
is just like a melee rogue. Thief is like more outside of combat stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit outside of combat.
Oh,
So once we
shit,
get to a
did that
city,
go?
If we ever
22.
get to a city.
if you guys survive long enough to get to a city.
Oh.
Alrighty. What you doing?
22
Short
to
sword?
hit.
22
the-
hits.
Yes.
Get your
6.
sneak attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because you are attacking with advantage.
Oh, I'm
And
flanking.
there's
I
a
forgot.
buddy next to you.
Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
get
For
It's
every
on-
reason.
Yeah,
every
it's-
reason.
it's-
You have
yeah,
advantage.
for
You have
literally
sneak
every,
attack.
yeah.
It's been a hot second.
There's someone next to you, you have advantage, and they're incapacitated. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
go wild.
Do I just roll
Oh,
to attack again?
well,
Not roll-
yeah,
roll to
you should check to see if you get an at 20, yeah. Come on.
Aw.
Oh,
No,
wait,
roll to hit to see if you get a natural 20.
I'm doing the Pikachu like shock face.
Okay,
Aw.
no, it's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
So
I'm
you
22.
it's 6 piercing plus what, 3d6?
3d6.
Okay, so Nice.
Oh!
20.
You like it.
That's a beefy sneak attack. All right, this thing is looking rough. As like you come up behind it, stab it. You still have your bonus action. Do you want to disengage or attack again?
Oh, it's at this point that Hassan says, if it took Brandy's form, that means it met Brandy.
Why would you say that? And as I say that, I'm gonna. Can I attack again with a short sword for bonus action, or would it have to be a smaller weapon?
They're both light weapons, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you could just do a bonus action.
You can.
Well, actually, you need. Does she have 2 short swords?
That's fine if you do. Like, I'm not gonna charge you for
Okay.
an extra short sword.
She also has
No, I
so
only
many
have one.
daggers.
Does 14 hit?
You have advantage. 14 hits. You do have advantage if you want to see if you get a crit.
Let me roll again.
Well,
No,
it was a
that's
type of
great.
crit.
That's a great
least
waste
you
of
used
a,
it.
of a natural one. So
At least you
14
used
does
it.
hit. So I believe that is you don't add your
Sneak. I
ability.
don't
No. You don't add your ability on your attack with the offhand weapon. So it would just be 6 piercing.
Okay.
Still a lot of damage.
Still don't want to know that I met Brandy.
That's what I
Alrighty.
feared.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I believe that's all.
Okay. Rika will finally, like, sigh in relief, put away her torch, take out what seems to be some sort of like a whip sword, a sword that kind of like bends as she kind of like moves it around. And she's just gonna do one attack on this thing and hopefully kill it. Can I make an offhand attack against a different creature?
I mean, nothing particularly would stop you from doing that. No, it's just
Okay. Alrighty. So with her whip, she's gonna attack it at advantage. That's a 3. And that's an actual 18. Whoopoo! And just kills it. It had like 2 hit points left. And then she's gonna run around with this thing and attack 2 more times. Okay. Big rolls. And she's using a scimitar.
A scimitar.
A scimitar. Alright. 3 slashing, and then another whip attack for another 3 6. Already reduced. Alrighty. That's gonna be her turn, Wisp turn. Let's see. This one's gonna go for Shepherd.
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 Commander.
It's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Ooh.
And, it's gonna be a 14 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
And let's see. This one's gonna move over here and attack Alaria.
Oh.
Oh.
It's gonna be an
Alaria.
18 to hit.
It does hit, but can I use... Oh. Can he dodge?
Yes, you may.
It hits, but half damage.
Alright. That's
Also,
gonna
I tried
be...
Googling around. Oh, No, you first.
It's gonna be 13 points of lightning damage, halved to 6, I believe.
Nice.
Yes, 6.
Oh wait, no, not 6. Not 6 health points. I forgot how to do math.
And this one is gonna attack Erland. Just gonna be a straight roll. Alright, it's gonna be a 12 to hit.
Haha. Blocked.
Blocked, parried. Alrighty, Shepard, you're up.
I swing at orb. Modified 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And that is 16 points of damage.
Damn. Jesus.
And then I'll use my second attack. And that is an 18 to hit.
18 just barely misses.
Gotcha.
Unlucky. Annika, you can use Uncanny Dodge once per turn.
So technically I could use it if people keep hitting me.
Yes. So like once per your turn. So like it uses your reaction. You have one reaction. So you used this reaction. If somebody else attacks you, you can't use Uncanny Dodge again until your turn comes. But yeah, that's why rogues have survivability somewhat. Alrighty, Erland, you're up.
Alright, this thing is looking rougher than it was before.
Mm-hmm.
My dodge is over. So, and so is its, well, actually, end of my turn. So I'll still have some chances to bash it with advantage. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Warhammer, bam!
23 hits.
Or
4.
second extra attack, Warhammer, bam!
15 hits.
Slightly better.
6. How do you want to do this?
Alright. So, after everyone's been like really wailing into it, right? I'll do my last 2 swings of the Warhammer, pummeling it down into the ground into a sticky paste as I just angrily exclaim at it, "You better not have fucking touched her!" And it just lays there as it slowly congeals into a puddle of goop.
Alright, this thing is dead. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I mean, for now, that's the 2 attacks, and let's bonus action, just send a punch at this floating thing to my northeast.
Okay.
The simple unarmed strike, bam. That is not at advantage, that would be a 16.
16 misses.
Would not hit. End my turn.
Alrighty. Sardwin, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna do my 2 bolts, and I'm gonna try to aim one at this wisp, and the other one at this one.
Hold on. For the Hexblade's curse, if the cursed target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier.
So that's 9 hit points.
Yeah, but did you take damage?
No.
Okay. I don't know if you can move it.
No. I would have to do a bonus action to do that. Do it again.
Yeah. Do you want to use your? Wait. Okay. I don't think you can move it with a bonus action. That's a different spell.
Yeah.
You can't use this feature until you finish your short or long rest.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna aim 1 bolt at this wisp and the other one at this one.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Okay. First one is 19. That's
19 just barely hits.
okay. Good. There's damage. That's 14 points of damage.
Okay, against this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 14 points of damage. Nice.
And then the other one does not hit.
Okay. One bolt lands directly into the center mass of this wisp right behind the ooze. Still kind of like angry from seeing like Brandy's visage, and then you kind of calm down, blink, and then just kind of like try and fire off another one. It kind of like misses a little bit. Shepard, you just kind of like duck out of the way instinctively as a eldritch bolt just whizzes past your ear.
Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Athan, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move here, so I'm flanking with Erland. I have a quick question though, Alec.
Yes.
With the Oblex, when does the memory drain thing end? That does it end when it dies?
Kind of doubt it.
The target and become memory drained until it finishes a short or long rest, or until it benefits from the greater restoration or heal spell.
Okay, so still minus 1d4, which is gonna suck against these things, but I have advantage, so we'll see. Shadow Blade, Green Flame Blade. That, even if I get a minimum, yeah, it misses. But let's see, do I stay here? I stay here.
It pushes you into the water.
Fuck.
Alrighty, Ilaria, you're up. This like thing, like ooze, explodes upon you, and just like blood and guts kind of like cover you. This like acid is just like on your like nice leather armor. It like kind of stings, not enough to do damage, but it's just unpleasant, like being covered with ranch.
Hey,
You know
I
how
like
ranch kind of burns.
Ilaria. No,
Yes,
ranch does not burn.
yes, it does. If you put it on
So,
your
like,
skin, it burns a little bit.
Oh
Do
God.
you like regularly cover yourself in ranch?
Yeah, actually.
I think Alec does.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Just wanted
question
to-
that.
No,
I
I'm
just
gonna
watched.
accept it for what it is.
I just watched a YouTube video where actors had to cover themselves in ranch, and they were like, "Yeah, fucking burned." I'm like, fun fact.
I'm gonna take a swing at this little thing of it's not even a firefly anymore. Wisp.
All right, go ahead. A 15 does not hit.
Oh man. Okay.
You want a bonus action attack yet with another?
You know what? Why not? If it doesn't, okay, 9 definitely will not hit. That's fine.
Still kind of like reeling from being just like dripping in like acidic guts and blood. You like try and take like 2 stabs. Your eyes are just kind of like you're rubbing them like while you're trying to stab it. It just like is not landing on this like little wisp. Rika will just attack this thing, flanking with Shepard. Gonna be a miss, hit, and then a critical miss.
Oh, Rika.
She's doing her best.
It's okay. We believe in her.
Thanks, guys. She's like crying, like while trying to
She's a little out of practice. She's a little rusty.
All right, solid 3 slashing.
Oh, she is rusty.
Well, also like most of her damage comes from like the 3 attacks, and this thing is resistant to non-magical damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty, it's gonna be her turn. This wisp is gonna attack Ilaria.
Ilaria.
Oh fuck, it's a natural 20.
Ooh.
They just went to dinner.
Uncanny dodge. You should do the thing.
Veteran rogue player. Just...
Veteran rogue player, you should do the thing now.
Hey, by the way.
Oh, she's deafened. She's deafened.
Oh no. It's fine. We'll wait.
Yeah. I think.
What's up?
She just went to. Didn't she just go to dinner or something?
Yeah, she went to dinner.
Oh, L. Well, never mind then. Hey, Hassan,
That's
natural 20 against you.
Cool. Bonus action. Not bonus action. Reaction. Haha. I take half damage.
Just move the incoming,
Absorbing.
lessening its effect on you and storing it for your next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Okay.
You came prepared.
I came prepared.
Alright, it's gonna be 16 plus...
Look,
20,
a wizard needs to be prepared.
26 points of lightning damage.
So 13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. Still not great,
No.
but that would have almost... Oh, not -3, minus... I'll just do another -10. There we go. Not great, but I came prepared, so...
And one more against Erman.
Erman?
Actually, against Sarid.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Sarid, no.
It's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Erland, you can make an attack of opportunity against it. By the way.
Very well. Wait,
It's gonna be 8 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
let me see here. Because then, if it's about to move out of the range, does that mean am I technically flanking with Hassan?
No, it's not that one. It's the
This
other one.
Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. Wait, I'm making the attack?
Oh,
Yes.
right. I took 13 damage, so...
It's like-
I mean,
a
blade
move from
singing,
here
so-
to here. I see what you mean.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's bonk.
Oh my god. Okay, there goes Shadow
Let's
Blade.
Not
Aw.
bonk.
Alright.
Alright.
2 great
No.
rolls. Shepard, you're up.
Swing at thing. 24.
24 hits!
Does 14 damage
How do you want to do this?
in half.
it's
Bonk.
missed!
Yeah.
As you
Yeah,
like
he
slash
does a
as you like
he
slash
does a
it.
big fan.
Yeah. You like
Stands
slash
it with his
it. Like Arika just kind of like moves out of the way. This like massive axe. You look exhausted and like very angry.
I go.
You have another attack. Want to move?
Yeah. I'm looking for the order. Yep. I'm just gonna move to it. I'll go here.
Yeah, you get advantage.
Is this thing still alive over here?
No, it's dead.
Okay.
It has an X over it, but it's like red on red. Sorry.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, I'm attacking this thing.
Yeah.
JK lol. It's an 18.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, I know. Alright, that misses.
Yeah.
That is
Erland, you're up. Shepard runs over to you. He like teeth clenched, like whacks his axe. It like lands in the ooze. He's like getting it out. He just kind of like sighs in defeat and exhaustion.
Oh boy. Very well. We will just smack this thing. I assume, yeah, flanking it with San still on this mortal plane. And yeah,
20 hits.
let's go. Bludgeoning.
3.
Little extra attack. Hiya. That would not do it.
Nope.
And we
Guys are
do
having
have them.
like more trouble with these guys than the fucking Ooblex.
Well, they have a fucking 19 AC.
Hey
We're
man,
too
I'm just
broke
here.
to have magic weapons.
I just work here.
We're too broke to have magic
Welcome to
weapons.
Wendy's.
I have an unarmed strike bonus action. Hiya. That is a natural 20. I will be crushing this thing. And altogether, that's a max roll of.
13. How do you
Actually,
want to
hold on.
do this?
It would actually be.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. So let's say this lightning bug. He just tries bashing it with the hammer here and there, and then he gets really fed up, goes over, grabs it in his hand, in the palm of his bandaged up hand. His hand glows blue and snuffs out its light before it crumbles down as if it was zapped by one of those bug zappers. And that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Ugh,
Stay away.
no.
So wait.
Dad. Oh. You're right in front of me, so I can't move. I'm gonna hit it with my hexblade.
Okay.
Stab it.
I'm gonna stab it.
Does you have Pact of the Blade, right?
Yeah.
Okay, does that make your damage magical?
I hope so. If I pull it out of my ribs and it's a glowing blue sword.
It's just like your rib.
It's just a rib.
It's just
It's
a-
normal.
Yeah, it's just a scimitar.
It
guys, come
counts
on.
as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity.
Yeah, swag. Attack it.
Swag.
Elgradon's like swag.
Swag. It took a picture.
Oh, did you get a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Thank God.
I'm gonna slice it in half, so that's 17 points of damage plus
How do you want to do this?
4.
Oh, you yell 4 and swing? Cool.
No.
Swings at like a golf club.
That would be funny. But it's like I have an idea. So she like takes it out of its sheath and then like closes it super quickly, and then you just see it like break in half.
Nice. You have a
I killed
sheath
it,
for your
guys.
rib.
Yeah, I just take it out of my heart and then shove it back in and slice it. How'd she do it so fast? That's crazy.
Why'd you just touch her chest and then the thing's dead?
Magic.
Alrighty. With all of them dead, you are out of combat.
Ah,
Ow.
this thing's so hard to hit.
It's
Oh god. Well, it's good to know that spell's useful half the time. Literally.
you were like blinking out of existence and stuff. That's kind of insane.
It's a new spell I learned. It's very useful.
Yeah.
Like, so you can just do that at will.
No, I can do it a handful of times a day.
Where did
At
you
will?
go?
I guess it's like here, but not here. I could see everything, hear everything, but I wasn't here.
This
So
more
it's like-
fade nonsense.
Hmm?
This more fade nonsense.
Something like that, yes.
Where's Brandy?
Yes, like I mentioned, that thing could only take her form if it met her and attacked her. So
I'll go check, and Ilaria is like, "Yeah, I'll go see if they're okay," and leaves.
okay. Got it.
Well, there can't be more of these things.
She'll say, "I'll fire off like a fiery arrow into the sky if you like something's wrong."
We'll keep an eye out. Thank you, both of you.
She runs away.
Sarid, let's. Oh, and Annika just joined back again.
Oh, never mind. She doesn't do that.
It's just Rika.
Wait. I think Annika's still at dinner. I don't know.
Yeah, but she rejoined the roll 20, which is why I'm like,
Well,
maybe.
she's still,
Also, I'll be
she's
right
still
back.
deafened.
Sorry.
Let us know.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Just gonna blip her in existence. Let's take a short rest and a break while
Let's
we're
take
at
a real life short
Let's
rest.
take a real life short rest. Be back by 7:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aye.
Oh, right, gotta stop recording.
I'm here.
Swag.
Everyone back? Cool, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Alright, then Rika will just say, okay, this seems a little important, so how about I go check back on those two to make sure they're okay, and you guys keep going forward, and I'll throw a fire arrow into the air, and if something comes up.
Sure. That works. Everyone else comfortable with that?
How about
Yes.
you shoot 2 fire arrows to make sure everything's okay, and only 1 if you need help?
Wait, okay, so two were safe, 1 is we need help.
I feel like if you
Yes.
don't do any... yeah, that's a good point. Because maybe if you got attacked and die, you wouldn't shoot anything.
Sure. Okay, so
I would actually say no. Let's just leave it at that.
Two
No
is-
need confusing everything.
2 is fine. Wait, 2 is bad? Wait.
No,
2
two
for
is fine.
syllables. Okay.
2 is fine, 1 is okay.
No,
No,
two is
two is
fine.
okay.
1 is danger.
Okay. She's like counting on her hits. Okay.
1 is
And 1
Three is that you
Okay.
forgot what everything means.
Alright, so
And you like need a reset.
so 3 is I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot.
2
No
is fine.
regret.
More than 2
No
is great.
regrets.
1 is danger, 4 is no regrets.
Perfect. We got this.
And if you do anything more than 4, we're just gonna assume that you're dead.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Also, I guess a song will down a healing potion because we probably don't have time to take a rest.
Well, okay. Would
Do
your
we have time for a
would
rest?
your detect magic, not like
No, it would not still be up.
Okay.
Because I was concentrating on Shadowblade. But little metagaming, you mentioned it, so I'll bring it back up.
Mm-hmm. You don't feel any magical life force like around you anymore. This seemed to be the thing that was following you.
Including this seemed to be the thing that was following us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that was the thing following us because there's nothing else nearby, magical wise.
All right.
Yeah, I will
You
down
are-
healing potion.
Okay.
Rika will go over to Ilaria and just kind of go, can I dip some of my arrows into your oil flask?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'll do you one better.
Do you have any oil left over?
Take this bottle.
Oh.
1 bottle should coat like how many?
1 bottle coats 20 arrows.
Okay, yeah, 1 bottle will... Wait, how many does she have in her quiver?
Enough.
It's like several. It's fine.
Just take a bottle. Oh, I'm gonna have to
Thanks.
go shopping later.
I'll have to label this non-alcohol.
Well, wait, depending on the strength of your
brave
alcohol, couldn't you just use that?
She just takes out a flask, takes a swig, goes, yeah. I mean, I'm not that insane. Though I think that big guy over there would be.
I think Shepard looks around like, who's she talking about?
Me?
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 Little old me? Alright, good luck.
I just want to get
Thank
rid
you.
of the hell we need
You
to get done.
too.
Get outta
Don't
here.
die.
I'll try. She heads off.
Now that she's gone, I really think we should have gone with 1 for danger, 2 for okay. Because if she's in danger, she might only have time to fire 1.
We
But
did
if
go
she's
for 1
That's
for
why it's-
danger, 2 for okay.
no, we went 1 for okay, 2 for danger.
Wait, what? I thought it was
No,
one
no, we
danger,
didn't.
two
No? Okay. Never mind. Moving on.
Out of character. We legitimately said 1
Okay,
for danger,
I'm
2
just
for.
confused. I'm confused. Never mind. Moving on.
Fucking god! I thought you guys were gonna fuck that up so bad.
All right, guys.
I don't know how they got messed up so fast, but
Obviously, we're
roll
not
out.
good with numbers.
okay.
Like Sarah, just keep him walking.
Yeah, we move on.
Move along like
You went
This way?
You went with
That was
two.
yeah,
Two
you
two
know
is
what?
Okay,
You know,
1 is
it-
danger.
yeah. I'm just gonna as I'm walking, I whisper under my breath. That was a weak healing potion.
Oh.
Aw.
It was the one Erland made for me.
Toxic.
That's so funny.
Look at
Erlen diluted it by putting like water in.
Yeah, Erland made 2 for the price of 1 by mixing it with water.
God, no.
I mean, I don't know. It was 2d4 and I got 2 1s.
Maybe that's your problem.
Oh my god.
You continue forward. Going deeper into the swamp, the roots become thicker, more difficult to traverse. Your pace kind of slows down a little bit to make sure you're all, 1, avoiding the water, and 2, not tripping over anything. As you look around, the trees seems to almost be growing closer together and making the path more narrow and more heavily wooded. This thick fog, you're unable to see anything in front of you. And you keep moving forward, 1 in the direction Sarid seems to be feeling pulled towards, but also you notice that there seems to be some place that the roots originate from, almost like the brain, the center of this whole thing. As you're all just kind of like trying to keep an eye out for anything in front of you that might stumble, you notice one of the trees just kind of moan in almost sorrow.
Oh god. Ugh.
And you see, in its like fleshy bark, an eye opens, a human eye, but it's kind of like stretched and long, fitting in between like the bark slits, and it blinks, and then this long gaping mouth just.
Oh god, if Indra was here, this would be the perfect time for Rasan to accidentally jump into his arms. Damn it. Alright, Erland, buckle up.
Actually,
Yes, actually.
Erland,
A tree's eye just opened with a mouth.
make an athletics check.
Make an athletics check. Yeah.
Son just jumps out.
Oh, I just fucking slam into the ground.
Son,
You jump into my arms. I try to like lift you, and I'm like, injury.
fuck, you just both crumble to the ground.
Oh god, oh, why does that tree have an eye?
Help me.
And apparently a mouth.
Sorry about that. Let's just move on. This is disgusting.
Don't do a lot of heavy lifting, you know that. And you
Please.
I'll aim for Shepherd next time.
Shepard
Sorry, not
stops at the
interested.
tree.
Walks away.
Please.
Swipe left. Moving on.
Shepard is stopping at the tree.
Oh no.
I mean, stomping?
No, stopping. Tree, can you understand me?
Yes.
How can I help you?
Will you help me?
Depends how.
I'm so hungry.
For what?
Anything.
Anything?
Please.
Cool. What's on the ground around me?
Dirt.
All right. I
Dirt and
take a
leaves.
little bit. All right. I put together a nice dirt and leaf sandwich.
No.
Not dirt and leaf
Does
sandwich. You said anything.
Food.
Okay. I take a ration. I take a ration out of my bag and kind of like toss it in its mouth.
You just like toss it and it just kind of like slams against its flesh. In here. Put. It seems it wants you to put the food inside of it.
No.
Okay.
Shepherd,
Yeah, here.
just toss it.
Can we get? Are there twigs around?
You do not want to stick your hand in there.
Well, I'm not
going
gonna
to
like
eat
stick my
your
hand
hand.
in. I'm not gonna like stick my hand fully in it. I'm just gonna like
No.
Oh no, you don't
lightly
know.
toss it in.
Help me. So
I like
This seems like a
get
terrible idea.
I get like close and just like toss it in.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it just kind of a little bit of like blood ichor just kind of like spatters onto your skin.
Unlucky.
Roll 2d6 for me.
Oh no. Or oh yes, maybe.
Thank you.
Do you want individual numbers or
Total.
10?
You regain 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
Is
You're
there
welcome.
another moaning tree?
you.
Do they like eggs?
Shepherd kind of like pats the tree and says, there, it'll be okay.
No, it won't. I'm stuck
Uh,
this way forever.
Like, what do you mean you're stuck this way forever?
Cursed.
Did you used to be like humanoid?
Yes.
Have you
Uh,
seen
Like
a white
you.
spirit?
Oh, like me? Like me, or like them? Gus.
Yes. Like you.
Like me.
You.
You had horns?
They were smaller. My name was
Are you-
Sten.
Huh?
OMG.
Were you a Konari?
That is not what we called ourselves.
What did you call yourself?
Vasha. I looked like you, though.
Googling.
You would actually know this. Vasha is simply, quote-unquote, the race of Kunari not underneath the Kyun religion. And Kunari is also the kind of, like, the word given, by, like, non-Kunari people. But it generally, refers to, those underneath like this like Kyun philosophy who follow like the rules and the laws and like the society structure. There are like those considered quote unquote gray ones, the Visha, who are of like the Kunari race, just do not follow the laws and principles.
Heretic stabs the tree.
Well, the heretics are the Tal Visha. The Visha, the Kunari don't actually consider the Visha heretics because you haven't been, like, open to the eyes of this, like, Kunari religion, so it's like, oh, you were like this lost soul, I can help you, I can teach you the ways of my culture. The Talvishaw are the ones that were raised with Kunari culture and then defected. But only Shepard would know that.
Yeah, no, fair.
Do you know if there's any way to reverse your curse?
I think it's too late for me. But you could
Oh.
save this land.
We'll do our best to.
It's dying.
Do you have any idea how we can do that?
The center. A rotting tree stands. It holds a weapon. I tried to get it, but I failed.
What do you need to get out the sword?
The land does not want to give up the sword. The land will fight you. You will be forced to fight through a horrible storm, and the trees will come alive. There is a man at the center.
Is he the white man?
I don't know what white is. He was a man when I saw him. He had a cloak.
I've been having visions of a Fade spirit trying to get this weapon.
I don't know if he was a spirit. He seemed like a man.
Well, this one was a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
He seemed curious about me. I told him things.
what
Don't-
things?
I told him where I was from, who I was, about my family. He took that from me.
Shapeshift.
Don't tell him things about yourself.
Never.
We won't.
I will get the weapon, and you will be freed.
Perhaps only in death.
May Algernon protect you.
I don't know who that is.
Well, I wish you cost regardless.
Be careful up ahead. They know you're coming.
Well, I know what's in there. And she pulls her sword out of her rib.
The
Let's
tree
quit
just
wasting time.
the tree just kind of closes its mouth and eye and just you can hear it like weeping a little bit.
All right, let's keep moving.
Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Sooner we get this done, sooner we leave.
Yeah, I would prefer not to be here any longer.
She's kind of using her sword as a dowsing rod to guide the way.
What is your marching order?
At the back.
Okay.
I guess if
I'm
Sarid is
front.
leading the way, then I would be right behind Sarid.
I'd like to be sandwiched in the middle, please.
Okay. Erland, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, I'll cover with Ilaria and Hassan.
All right. The fog so thick, Sarid, with kind of like your sword, you're kind of like poking the ground in front of you as you walk forward. You come before seemingly this open grassy, swampy field. No water. So make a perception check, please.
Oh, 15.
15. As your eyes kind of like graze over it, you notice the ground sink and then kind of like move forward back again. It's the grass and the dirt are kind of like moving almost like waves. And then in one part, a giant like geyser of just hot air like blows open in the ground and then sinks down once more.
We have to watch our step. There's geysers under here.
Oh, wonderful. As if they couldn't get any worse.
It can,
Oh yeah, it
Alec,
will.
said God.
We have to fight the milkman.
Stop calling him the milkman. I'm never using adjectives again.
My
Gave
day
us
is
one
getting worse.
descriptor.
It's just gonna be guy. A guy stands before you. What does he look like? Don't fucking ask.
But I want to know. Paint me a word picture.
Right, how are you guys getting across this grassy land?
My day is getting worse, and Elf keeps bitching in my ear.
Wow.
I'm gonna turn into a bird.
you're so
and
charming.
fly.
You turn into a bird and fly over.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sarah's just abandoning us. Cool.
Sarah!
It's okay. I'm right here.
You
Tweet,
get
tweet,
it.
tweet.
Tweet,
You
tweet,
say
tweet.
Wow, that sucks, guys. Anyway.
Whoosh. You fly over, you get like a nice kind of like bird's eye perspective of the entire field, and you can like kind of make out like points like right before they explode. They kind of like grow a little bit darker and start to sink, and then immediately kind of like rush up with geyser air.
Okay. I'll try and like fly over the safe parts
Okay. So you're kind
and
of like
help guide them.
You guys see the Sarah as a bird fly up, then kind of like look around and then like fly back down to the ground and just like start pointing with her head.
So it's like
Okay.
hovering over areas.
I think
So-
that means to go where Sarah's pointing. Okay.
So I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If Sarah's helping point out, can I make an intelligence check to try to figure out if there's any type of pattern to these?
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Do I have advantage?
Not yet.
Okay. Intelligence.
9.
Damn.
Doesn't seem to be. It seems to be completely random.
Okay, I'll just go where Sarah points then.
Okay. Are you just like booking it?
I'm going. I was gonna say. I feel like we should just go at the pace that Sarah's flying, at least trying to.
Okay.
Birds are fast, so we're booking it.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
Sarah,
We're going
make
at the pace that Sarah's flying,
Sarah,
so.
make a perception check, please.
Okay. Great. I have good perception.
You fucking better.
18.
18. Everybody, please make a dexterity saving throw with advantage as you try and get across this swamp.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Trust in Sarah. That's my bestie.
I'm doing what I can.
Okay. 13.
Oh.
Not having a good day.
Oh, man.
15.
Don't
for sure.
worry. Once we're
15.
both
Oh.
level 7, dex
Oh,
saves will be nothing.
Question, Alec.
Mm.
Because we have a whole rule on saves,
Mm-hmm.
can I give up my nat 20
Mhm.
to pull Ilaria to safety?
Yes, you can.
Aww.
It's been happening to you a lot lately. Yes, you may. Then I think that means everybody's succeeded. Wait, what did Shepard get? 15?
Yes.
Yes,
With
you,
his danger
you all,
sense?
you all succeeded. As you kind of like book it across this like swampy field, following Sarah like exactly as she hovers over areas that are safe. Sometimes a geyser like will erupt very close to you, and you kind of have to like duck out of the way, like roll over, and then immediately get back up and like catch up to Sarah as she's like forming this path across. Ilaria, at one point, one of the geysers explodes next to you. You kind of like roll out of the way, but kind of like fall onto the swamp, and your hands stick to the grass, and this almost like fleshy tendrils as you like try to remove yourself. It's like white hot against your palms, and as you kind of like begin to step up, and like you notice the ground beneath you grow deeper and deeper, and just as it's about to explode, Asan kind of like grabs you by the scruff of your shirt and just drags you along. You both kind of like tumble over, get back up, start running across, and all of you make it safely across the field. Sarah,
Well, I'm having a day.
Sarah, are you still a bird?
That was my answer. Can I scout ahead as a bird?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You fly through the misty swamp, and you feel yourself kind of like get tingly. Your feathers are like ruffled, and your eye kind of like zooms in. You see this large forested area and what seems to be some sort of cave.
Oh, okay. Is there anything guarding the cave?
Make a perception check.
Awesome. 21.
21. Yes, there are. There are three large black cats with these kind of almost horns coming out from the sides of their head.
Okay.
And they're kind of like
Here,
stalking.
kitty.
They're kind of like stalking around the cave entrance.
Okay. I'm gonna go fly back to my crew. Or they're coming near us. They're following me, right?
That's up to the crew.
Yeah, I was at the
Unless
very
you
least.
told us otherwise, we were still following you.
If you were
Alright.
scouting ahead, if you were scouting ahead, I imagine you just flew faster past us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna like come back to where you guys are and just like when she transforms it back into an elf, she just like flips onto her does like a whole flip, but she just lands bad. And she's like, "Oh my god. There's cats.
Cats?
Cats with horns, and they're guarding the entrance of the cave. The cave is where the sword is."
Wait a second. Cats with horns. I have horns.
Oh, these are bad.
It's my cousins.
Well, you don't know that they're bad cats just because they have horns on them. You know?
Well, if we go near that cave, which we need to do, they're going to attack us, so we have to be prepared for that.
What
if we just approach them all nicely and be like, "Here, kitty, kitty."
Are horned cats normal where you're from?
She looks at the ring on her finger.
No.
No. Okay. We won't talk to them. And she keeps side-eyeing the finger, her ring. Because it has a speak with animals.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that sessions ago.
Oh.
Wait, what are you using?
Oh, we were
To
talking
speak
about
with animals.
we were talking about approaching the cats nicely and asking to go in. And Sarah kind of thought about it because she has the ring to talk to
Right.
animals.
Yes, you do.
And she's like, I don't know.
What we got to do, we just have to go at their level, you know?
It's up to you guys.
Oh, we need to go into that cave, so
Yeah, so we
Why don't
befriend the
you-
cats.
Yeah. You first, though. We'll hang by the sidelines.
Yeah, you first.
I'll go to the cats.
Oh God. So Shepard, you are stepping out, into the like out past the tree so the cats can see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else, make a stealth check, please.
Alright. Stealth check.
I am the stealthiest
God.
dwarf in the land.
Nope.
One dirty
Oh.
20.
That is a 7.
Okay.
14.
As in a natural
7.
1.
Okay. Great.
Oh, no.
Okay, and you said 14.
Man, this is not
awesome.
going well.
You guys are
I have a good stealth roll. Shit, man.
well. Ilaria's not seen.
The rest of us.
And
yeah.
like
Hey,
I
Mike,
try to like make myself as I know I'm a big individual, but as least threatening as possible.
Okay. What do you
Like
need to do then?
like you know how like when you first meeting an animal, you sort of get to their level. I get to their level.
Okay. As
And
you
call
walk out,
call them and go. Pss, 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 pss.
they just kind of go and just like instantly kind of go into like this territorial pose. They don't attack you though.
I just out loud I go, "Hey, I hope you kitties are okay. We are not here to cause you any harm. We just need to go visit inside the cave. Would it be okay for us to go by?"
Make an animal handling check.
Are you actually able to speak with them? Like, is that...
I mean, that was a 23.
They do not understand you whatsoever.
Oh.
But you can tell that they are simply guarding the cave. They're not gonna like attack you and hunt you down. But that seems to be like just talking to them isn't gonna like help in this situation. Like you either need to like offer some sort of like incentive or distract them or something, but like just being like, hey, pretty please can we go? It's like not gonna work.
I would like to pull some food out of the bag or my bag and present it to them.
Okay, with a 23, one of the more bounders will kind of like slowly walk up and like
What now?
You heard me. Will kind of like sniff the food a little bit and like snatches it out of your hand and then like coughs up like half of it, and the other two like walk over and begin to like eat it. And then the three like look back at you, eyes blinking. So you can tell that they enjoy it.
I take out specifically some fish this time and feed it to them.
Okay, they are eating it. What are the rest of you doing?
Making through.
Okay, you are.
All right, we're sneaking in.
You all see Alaria just kind of like make a few hand signals, motion to the cave, and then like through the grass, stealthily she moves as quietly as you like have seen her move. You kind of like blink, and then she's like in a different part, makes it to the edge of the cave without making a single sound. The moorbounders seemingly have like not caught her scent, and she just kind of like motions forward. Erland, you know those hand signals. You've done this before. You begin to fall, and then you fall flat onto your face, tripping over a rock onto the swamp. and instantly the kind of like the rest of you like fall into like a little line behind Erland as like he trips, then Asan trips over him, just kind of like stumbling over, and then Saradwin just kind of like using your bone sword for like leverage, you like stab onto the floor and then kind of like stumble around. The sword like slams into a rock. The Moorbounders just like their all of their heads like move up from the fish, look at you, begin to like growl once more, and step away from Shepard like on edge. Or wait,
I go,
Sarah,
hey.
wait, Sarah, are you still a bird?
No.
Okay, yeah, that happens. Okay, yeah. The Moorbounders are now on edge. They don't seem to have noticed you, Elaria, but yeah, exactly that. But they are like back to being like alert, and just kind of like begin to step away, and kind of like guarding the entrance of the cave.
Arya is crying with dramatic Italian hand
You gotta
motions.
go face the boss
Or
alone.
illusion.
Alright, let's just run in. And the sun takes off.
Oh my
Hold on.
fucking
Oh.
god.
Okay, before
Well,
like
hold on.
so
I have.
okay, you first.
Oh, okay. I would just like to ask about the general scenery. Is the sun out?
No, it is nighttime.
That's why we're on the sleeping dragon turtle.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. With my. Yeah. I still have the gold in the box, right? Fake gold.
Yes.
I want to make a little toy. A little toy with the gold. Little rattle toy.
A little trinket.
Okay.
Little trinket.
As you
Have
begin
rope.
to make a little trinket, Asan runs out and just like begins to try to like run past the Moorbounders. Everybody roll initiative, and that's where we'll end this
Oh
session.
my god.
Okay.
Wow.